Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday to y'all. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. And what is up, JP the Pirate, Jay Voldrin, Trans Girl Jade, Featherall, Exxon Valdez. Is that a company? Did they spill oil everywhere? I think they did. Awesome, dude. Good to see you. How are you? Oh, Team Kessig. I totally forgot to look for your DM. Can you email me? Well, is that possible? I know if you email me, I'll definitely find it. Twitter DMs, little hit or miss. Email though, sarah@mtggoldfish.com, and I will find it. So tonight, everyone, we are back. Part 2 of the band bracket. If you were here last Tuesday, you know what this is about. This is a special stream. Crim is going to be joining us again in a few minutes. Oh man, and we're having fun tonight. We have some busted old decks that have been banned in standard, playing through the rest of the first round. Blood Stasis. Enjoy your dinner. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. 2-year resub. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you, Team Kessig. Big scoop cheer for you. Thank you. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully you were hyped. All right, let's pull up the bracket. Oh, the new band decks aren't on here yet. Wizards bans cards faster than I get them on the bracket. So, although technically the Omnath deck is here, so it's still part of it. We just don't have the adventure belt. So here's where we're at to refresh from where we were last week and where we're going tonight. So this is what's going on. So last week we had Simic Food, Blue White Flash, Simic Food 1. Winota Temur Energy. Might have been some punts along the way. Temur Energy might have gotten screwed by the refs, but Winota made it in 8 to face Simic Food. Next week, I think, 4-color Omnath Jund Sacrifice. Omnath crushed it. Luca fires Mant Ramp. Luca fires. Took advantage of Mant Ramp being a little bit mana screwed, I will say, and not drawing very well to move on. Gelga, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. What that means for tonight, and you can see all the deck lists and the bracket with the exclamation point deck command. What this means for tonight, and after this, we're going to do the reminders, and then we're going to bring in Crim to talk a little bit about our matchups, do it like last time. So what we got tonight, we're going to start the bottom of the bracket and build up towards Copycat. The top seed is the headliner of the night. So we're going to start with Golos Field Mardu Vehicles. After that, we have the Emrakul Mirror, Temur Marvel, Emrakul deck, versus Green Black Delirium, also an Emrakul deck. Then we have what might be one of the more interesting matchups in the field, Temur Reclamation versus Ramunap Red, I guess it's called now. Actually Ramunap Red, that's a typo. That'll be very interesting. My first thought was that Ramunap Red's gonna crush Temur Rec. Then I realized that by a quirk of fate, Temur Reclamation has a bunch of Ether Gusts, so maybe it can beat Ramunap Red. And then Copycat versus actually Esper control, but mostly blue-white based in the last round of the night. So that's what we're doing tonight, going through the rounds against Crim. When we're done, we will have our top 8 set. We will know the final 8 decks of the band bracket. And if you're not familiar with what this is, the idea is, hey, what's up, Donos? The idea is that these are all decks that were banned in standard over the last 4 years. Going back to 2017, we're going to figure out which one is the bustedest, most broken of all of them. So that is the theory of the band bracket. So much like last time, we're going to chat a little bit with Crim during the rounds, bring him in between rounds, talk about the matchups, play the round, do the next one, and we'll see. I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll take us 4 hours to do this. Maybe it'll take us 2 hours. I have no idea. Last time it was about the length of a normal stream, but that's our plan for tonight. Before we bring in Crim, gotta do some quick reminders, which is replay YouTube. If you're looking for the first round of the band bracket, or the first part of the first round of the band bracket, I guess this is technically still round 1. That's on the replay YouTube, along with a bunch of other stuff. This will be up on there tomorrow-ish, so you can check it out there. Normal YouTube, Crim had some gameplay going up. I think playing some spooky Halloween spirits in Historic today. Tomorrow's against the odds. Ooh, you want to see? Tomorrow's a good one. It's a good one. It's Morag, and you usually know it's a good side with an against the odds deck when you have to do the like X4 speed and put music over it because there's so many clicks. So you're going to want to see the Morag against the odds tomorrow for sure on the YouTube. Otherwise, our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And maybe you need some magic cards. Maybe you need Zendika Rising stuff. Maybe you need other stuff. You get them at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. They will hook you up for free. Aggie, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Otherwise, merch page, token teachers, playbats. Good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated. Never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. And I think that's our reminder. So I think that means it's time to bring in our super special guest tonight, of course. Crim, probably better known as the Asian Avenger. Crim, are you here? How are you tonight?
I have been summoned. Yes, I am here.
You have been. I figured you would definitely be here for this one because you get an excuse to play Teferi deck. So I knew there was like no chance that you would not show up tonight.
Yeah. I mean, you had me at Teferi, so I'm on board. Since, especially with the BNR announcement, waking up to find out that Teferi is perma-banned from Historic, it's like, well, that's like seeing Teferi get banned twice. So, all right, well, I guess I'll take my Teferi where I can.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping they like unsuspend it and then resuspend it a week later just for the rub-ins, like a few months down the road.
And they'll just tag me directly. I'm excited though, because first off, like today the matchups are actually I really want to see how good Cat is, and I actually I fondly remember Green Black Delirium because that is what I took to like. I remember that because I had to take it to all the PPTQs, and that was when I was a little more spiky, if you would.
Spiky.
Believe it or not, there was a timeline where there's a spiky Crim where I cared about my results, my Planeswalker points, and all of that stuff.
Oh, that was that spiky 2017 edition of Crim playing his playing his Emeralds, his Green Black Deliriums, his Lilianas.
It's weird, and today I'm playing two decks that I didn't think I would play, right? We're gonna be playing Ramunap Red, and of course, like Mardu vehicles, and then like all of those things require the combat step, as you had mentioned in the tweet. And I guess chat and you're all gonna be here as I go through this mythical, like fabled combat step.
Yeah, that was my hope because I felt like I probably have some bad matchups, like. On paper, you normally want to be like the Ramunap Red deck against the control deck or whatever, or Ramunap Red.
Yeah, Ramunap Red.
I'm leaning hard on the fact that you're not an aggro player. So maybe that'll save me, the fact that you've just never played aggro before in your life.
Yep.
So this should be interesting. I actually think we have a really interesting slate of matchups tonight. Before I get to that, MRN, thank you so much for your subscription. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. So we have a really interesting slate of matchups, I think. We're starting down here at the bottom of our bracket with 6 seed versus 11 seed. Golos Field versus Mardu Vehicles. So Golos Field, this was about a year ago. It was the other deck in Oko Standard. Like right after rotation, it was Golos versus Oko. They banned the Field of the Dead first, and then Oko took over. I think because of how much credit Oko gets for being historically broken and historically powerful, I think people might forget just like how good the Golos deck was. Like that was a deck that actually did kind of compete with the Oko deck. There was actually a time when Oko was legal, and there was actually a debate whether Oko or Golos Field was actually the better of the two decks at one point.
Wait, wasn't the banning of Field what led to it being an Oko dominant format?
Yeah, I think it really was. Before that, I think it was like Golos Field and Oko Food were each, I don't know, 30-40% of the meta. Like, they were a huge chunk of the meta combined. But then once Golos Field went away, then it was just all Oko, and Oko was like 70% of the meta. So yeah, I think that it was Elk for days, yeah. Unfortunately, like...
Yeah, okay.
I'm actually not sure how this matchup goes. Do you have any thoughts, Crim? So I'm on the Golos Field deck. I'm ramping. I'm Golosing. I'm making zombies. That's what the deck does. Maybe spinning some value off Golos, but it's all just about making zombies with Field of the Dead. You're on Mardu Vehicles, one of the older decks on our list, in a deck that, in some ways, kind of dodged bannings. Like, it's here because Smuggler's Copter got banned, but Smuggler's Copter got banned because it was in every deck that had creatures, essentially, at the time. Mardu Vehicles was a deck that was really dominant in Standard for like 2 years, even after Copter got banned. What can you tell us about this deck, Crim?
I mean, Heart of Kiran's one heck of a Magic card. I will tell you that. And Gideon, like Gideon at the time, though was not banned. I remember everybody wanting it banned, right? And like the power level of this deck when you got to unlicensed disintegration, remove like the best creature, and then also hit the opponent for 3. That was kind of wild. So I'm kind of like excited to see how this plays. I am curious because having cards like Thalia, Heretic, or Cathar could be interesting. And on top of that, I don't know how many artifacts you play, but I guess we'll find out because like Ceremonious Rejection is randomly like able to counter some stuff in your deck.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
I think it's only Golos, right?
Golos is in my deck name, so that is a good one. But I don't think there's any other main deck artifacts that I can think of at the moment. I think you mentioned Gideon, and also Urza's Longhair. Thank you for handing out a ton of gift subs. Definitely appreciate it. Welcome all of our new subs to the fishbowl. You mentioned Gideon. I really think that Gideon is a card that if it was 2020 and Gideon was as good as it was back in 2017, I think it would have gotten banned. Like, that was back in the old era, like the start of the ban mania. It wasn't like now where we get a banning once a month or whatever. Like, if it was as good as it was then, it would definitely get banned now, I think. Like, it was that good in standard in its heyday.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like it did so much, right? And like that standard format, I think what was it? It was only Ruinous Path that could like deal with it, right? And that was like sorcery speed, if I recall. I can't remember. I think it was just Ruinous Path. And at sorcery speed, that means you took your whole turn off just to answer Gideon, and it already left behind a 2/2 with the army that that's already on board.
Yeah, knows it, and if it sticks around, you get this like 5/5 attacker. It was just a really, really good card. So, I think, are you ready for our first round of the night, Crim? Golos Field versus Mardu Vehicles.
I'm as ready as I can be.
Oh, I just opened my deck list and Abriel Grazer staring back at me.
That's your favorite card.
I can't get away from it. I can't get away from it. All right, I'm gonna challenge you, Crim, and we'll get this going.
All right.
We have a new donation as I'm challenging Crim. Our first donation, if I miss a sub or anything, huge apologies. Trying to balance everything tonight, so I appreciate all the gift subs so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Wall of Chaos with the $3.33 donation was watching Top 8 last Sunday. I asked the chat what they thought about the Walking Dead cards. A few moments later, I got permanently banned from chat. I tried to repeal the ban, but it just got denied. Now I am permanently banned from chat on MTG. Whoa, really? Like, all you did was ask what people thought about them? Oh, that is extreme. That feels extreme to me. I'm not the mod. I wasn't there for it, so I don't wanna say anything bad about anyone, but whew, yeah, that seems a little over the top. Well, I'm sorry about that, Wall of Chaos. And Leon knows with the $5 donation. I don't normally make time for Twitch streams, but this is probably my favorite content ever. Well, thank you for the donation and the kind words. So here we go. Here we go, chat. Mardu Vehicles versus Golos, and I don't blame you for rooting against me. I think chat's saying they're rooting for you, Crim. Everyone hates Field of the Dead still, apparently.
And I can understand why chat would hate that. I am a little worried because like the ramp starts that Field can get. I mean, maybe by like my turn 4, you're already online, right? Making zombies. So I am a little bit worried about that.
Well, I have a hand that really exemplifies why I hate Grazer. I got the one land Grazer hand, so I think we're going to 6.
That's when it's at its best, Seth.
just as an 0-3 with reach.
Yeah, that's when you get maximum value. Wait, who's going first again?
I'm on the play, thankfully.
You're on the play. Interesting.
This hand's not very good, but I'm keeping it, chat.
I'm gonna mulligan. All right, that was a good mulligan.
Yeah, this is a sketchy 6, but I think we keep. I think we put Realm Cloak Giant to the bottom. So one of the things that I remember about vehicles is...
All right, Seth, what do you got? Is it Grazer?
My hand...
You starting it off?
Oh, no. Oh, I made him a... Hang on.
I mean, we're just not keeping a hand that isn't turn 1 Grazer, right?
I can't talk to Crib. I set my push to talk to F2, which is pass your turn on Moto. I'm so good at streaming. Hang Hang on. It should probably not be F2. All right, let's change it to that. All right, Crim, can you hear me?
Oh yeah,
Did you hear
I can hear
that?
you
Did you hear that story?
I did not hear any of that story.
Oh,
Are you on push to talk?
I set my push to talk. So last I set my push to talk to Q, but it kept typing on things, and someone was like, "No, no, no, you're supposed to set it to an F key." So I put it to F2, and I just clicked F2, and it like passed half of my turn, and I was like, "Oh no, this is not gonna work." So I think
No,
we're
yeah,
good
you
now.
should. F6 is probably like what I use, so you should try that.
Oh, F6 is the that's the
Yeah,
ideal push to talk key.
it is. It is. It works every time when I press it. Seth, come on, I wouldn't lie to you.
Oh, Thraben I think Thraben Inspector might be the card that we've seen the most out of this ban bracket somehow, which is crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean, just like a 1/2 solid rate, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and you get the clue token. Oh, not a Heart of Kirin. Boo.
I mean, at least it's crew 3.
Yeah, you need 2 more Thraben Inspectors.
Yeah, just a few more. Almost there. On my way.
Ooh, let me see that.
Seth, you ready to take one?
Yeah. I'm good.
Go.
I had to get that forest before I forgot. Ooh.
No worries.
We're getting there.
Resolves.
I think we're just gonna main phase this.
Wow.
I don't think you play counters main deck, but I don't really remember exactly.
I don't know if you were okay. Are you serious? That's cheating. You're healing. You literally fogged me.
Yeah, that's a time walk on this board. So much for Thraben Inspector.
Healing is cheating. Healing is cheating. At least shock that breeding pool. Okay. All right, Seth. All right. I see what we're playing here.
Our hand came together, chat. I think our hand is good now. Ooh, Jeskai looks sweet, Naz. Ooh, I forgot about Pia. Pia's sweet.
Yeah. I do miss the mom and pop version, the one that has both Chandra's parents, because that version was super sweet.
Good enough to turn on the Heart of Kirin at least.
That is true. And is that flavorful? Don't they fly the ship to? I don't know the lore. Never mind. No, I'm gonna answer because I don't want somebody to be like, no, that's not true. Old. Who flies the Heart of Kirin? Like a bunch of planeswalkers? I don't know. The Gatewatch?
Mostly Gideon, I think, from what I remember of Standard. I actually don't know the lore of it though. Good old Grazer off the top.
I mean, it blocks Heart of Kirin, so
that might be relevant. What are we doing here?
It is.
So Crim has okay. So I remember unlicensed disintegration off Spire of Industry is something to be concerned about.
But I have to have an artifact, and I have to have unlicensed disintegration.
Yeah, the question is, do you have it? Ugh, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna take
you're
the safe
playing
route.
Golos. Don't you have a way to drop like 5 Blossoming Sands into play to fog my last attack?
I wish. I'm gonna take the safe line here. So we're going to
shock Grazer pass.
Not exactly.
Okay, well clearly you are not taking the content line.
Let's wipe some time here. I gotta get rid of that Thraben Inspector is OP, Crim. I gotta get rid of it.
Oh.
Yeah, this is game 1, Jonathan.
All right, hold on. All right, yeah, okay. Seems good.
I think it's very tempting to Golos time wait pick it up, but if Crim has unlicensed disintegration, I think we just like lose. Oh no, that's like the best. That's the best thing to fly a Heart of Kirin.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that. Bottom, come on, deck, come on.
Land for Crosses would be.
What
sweet.
does this do again when it cruise? It does something. Cruise a vehicle. Oh yeah, there you go. That's pretty good.
And now you get in for 5 with Heart of Kirin. Busted.
Yeah, unless I accidentally click through my combat step, which is very likely.
Oh no! Another Grazer. Come on, Magic Gods. I knew there was a reason I hated this card.
It heard what you said, Seth. It heard what you said. Remember when I used Grazer? It worked out for me. I loved it. But when you use Grazer,
we have a like a love-hate relationship. I think it intentionally is worse for me than other people because it knows how much I criticize it. All right, we're gonna have a field of dead. Unfortunately, if these Grazers were lands, we'd be making zombies, but instead they're just Grazers. Oh, you did have it. Well, we're not literally dead, but we're close. Oh, Unlicensed Disintegration is a really good removal spell.
Yup. I think when I right around Kaladesh is my first time actually using Moto, and I remember I played Grixis naturally, and then I had Gear Hulk, and I targeted Unlicensed Disintegration, and starting with like your first time playing Moto, the interface is always your best friend. So I accidentally blew up my own my own Gear Hulk with the Unlicensed Disintegration. So just all around strong play from me.
Oh, that is, yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Oh, zombies! They're here.
Ah,
Oh, goody.
I don't know if you're far enough ahead already that this doesn't matter. We're gonna, instead of, I don't know. Yeah, it might be worth it. So the options here, we could cross this for 5 and try to block Heart of Kirin. But then if you have removal, we just lose. So I think, even though it's like a little awkward, we got to get some Grazer value. We got a chance.
Some Grazer value, nice.
All right, that's what we got. Don't kill us. Yeah, no, Grazer with no land, of course. Like
That's always
usual.
my favorite. Strong.
Hey, welcome, Majing.
Huh.
Yes, you got the second part of the first round of the band bracket. Round 1 even. This is the first game. I mean, we're
All right, I guess. I mean, sure.
not dead to Unlicensed Disintegration, and then we do have this.
No blocks.
Chump. Grazer. Okay, I take back all the mean things I say about Grazer. That's the best Grazer's ever been for me, I think, ever.
What
Hey, thank you, Bat King.
do I do?
Pass your turn.
I mean, that is on the roadmap. G.
Copycat is our last round
All
of
right.
the night.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to draw a card, so time to sacrifice this clue.
Ooh, the tide may have turned. This deck has some busted magic cards.
I bet. That's my concern. Let's see what you've got.
I still don't have a land to make zombies, but
You'll probably draw. Oh, come on.
I wouldn't mind. This Heart of Kirin has looked pretty impressive. I would not mind
Has it?
having
Has it? Oh,
my own Heart of Kirin.
that is quite the magic card you've stolen there. All right. Well,
Draw a card.
yeah, I kind of have to, right? But
Oh, then that turns off your Spire. That's
Yeah.
awkward.
yeah.
This is the first match.
Sure.
First game of the first match of the night. Wow. Can I start attacking? Maybe I can. I mean, what are you gonna veteran motorist me?
Hey, don't you laugh at this card.
Take 4. Actually, veteran motorist is really good. I remember that being like really good in the vehicle deck. Oh no! Oh no! That means we're dead to a disintegration. Oh! Oh, you had another one the whole time.
It's not exactly the greatest, though, because I don't know what else you have in hand, and I can't imagine it being good for me.
Mostly grazers.
I mean, they block, so they're actually quite efficient here.
Ooh.
I need to find another unlicensed disintegration before you find a way to kill me.
That was a good draw. Field of the Dead number 2 is a good one.
And that killing me is getting real close. And because you'll have so many zombies, you'll always be able to crew, right? So
yeah, maybe zombie vehicles should be a thing. Like that's actually a sweet synergy.
All right. This is not gonna end well for me. All right.
You're good. You just gotta draw disintegration, and you got me.
Yeah, or a shock.
Oh yeah, you probably have other burn spells too. Like you need 1 point of damage, just one.
That's it, right?
Banning Grim's deck is Smuggler's Copter.
Let me see here.
Grim's deck was one of the lower seeds.
I don't know how I'm supposed to beat you, to be honest. All right, so next turn you seal whatever I play, right? That's great news.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you just play towards a burn spell. Like I don't think you can beat me fairly now. I think you just try to survive in hope to draw like one more disintegration or something and jank it out. Probably. You probably have like another 2 turns, maybe. The lesser known vehicle, Cultivator's Caravan.
Gotta do what I can.
All right, here comes Hardikirin. Sure.
What do I do? How do I stop this nonsense?
I think it's time to.
I mean, sure, maybe you don't know that you can block. Nope.
I remembered. Grazer's not good for much, but that's one thing it does do well.
Dang it.
Yeah, no.
Can't believe you remembered.
Well, zombies, please.
So now you steal what, my Cultivator's Caravan?
Yeah, I'm actually not 100% sure what
I mean,
I
you don't
could
need
do.
to steal like my Hardikirin. You already have your own.
I don't know. That's suspicious if that's what you're recommending. That scares me a
No,
little bit.
I mean, like, I don't know what else. I need to draw another Unlicensed Disintegration. That's what I need.
So I think
I'm not beating you through combat anymore.
we got to close out the game as quickly as possible before you draw a burn spell. So all right. I think what we do is. Oh, Crim, have you ever played Hardikirin with Teferi?
No,
It's a combo.
I have in Pioneer.
It's actually that's pretty sweet. You take up and can cast spells on your opponent's turn, and then
Yeah,
hit for 4.
it is really good.
Well, here comes Hardikirin.
Yup. Nothing. That's it. Not attacking with anything else. All right.
And then
Stop stealing my stuff. Leave me alone.
Agent returns, and I think this might be wrong, but
Okay.
yeah, I think we got to take Heart of Kirin.
Sure.
We're running low on flying blockers.
Wait, how do you have 2? Oh, okay. There you go.
All
That
right,
makes sense. Come on.
no burn spell, please.
Come on. Anything that deals damage to my opponent. Not me.
Okay. Wow, you're really good at drawing those.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a skill, though. I don't know if it doesn't feel like a skill.
Yeah, it's possible we should have got in with more
Oh, boy.
zombies.
All right, well.
Ooh, Depala. You could draw some dwarves.
Yeah.
I don't know if they help you here, but
That's definitely not what I want right now.
Crim is on Mardu vehicles.
Yup.
That's another fair card.
I guess, like, should I have attacked there? I think I could have attacked there. You would have to animate your heart.
I think I should have attacked more last turn, honestly.
Like, yeah, I do think you should have attacked with more zombies.
I got a story for you, Grim.
Oh, gosh. No, at least it's not free.
Ooh. How many gates do we have?
You have, like, Maze's End or something like that randomly.
All right, let's... Okay, this
Lots
is actually...
of Harmony.
That's actually... this actually might be a big deal.
Hold on. One. Oh, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, I'm dead now, right? Like, I can't burn you out anymore.
I think I get out of disintegration range, and then I win next turn. So I don't know what you can draw, but
yeah, I'm actually just dead here. Because even if I drew disintegration, you wouldn't animate your Heart of Kirin. So, like, because Teferi shuts that off. So, looks like you got this one. Vehicles is just not fast enough to like I think keep up with the ramp package.
Yeah, it's interesting because you were very close. Like you were a draw away at one point, and then once this deck turns the corner though, like it closes the door very quickly.
I mean, yeah, like if I don't kill you by like turn 5, I'm dead, most likely. Sure.
I think I almost just punted that. I feel like I definitely let me read Veteran Motorist for a second. Okay, so it's not when it attacks; it's whenever it crews. Yeah. So I think that means we do not attack with Heart of Kieran.
Dang it. Dang it.
We almost found a way to lose that there.
Dang it.
Oh, Chat's freaking out.
Oh.
Almost, chat, almost.
We had
him. So close.
All right, so I take 8. I'm down to 6. Don't know how I beat anything that you do now.
I mean, well, if Disintegration still does it, right? Or no?
No, because you're at 1. I can't target anything because you have Teferi. Like I can't
Oh yeah, I don't play Teferi Crim. I don't expect my opponents to not be able to play Magic, but you're used to it. You're used to it.
Oh boy, am I. Cool. I don't think another one of these. I'll take 1 to do it, and go ahead and play this, and I'll concede from there. You got it.
Oh,
GG.
that was a close game 1. I will say, like you were a turd away when I finally started doing powerful things. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I wish I had my Gideons. I don't know where they were. Would have been nice to have a Gideon.
I do not know if my sideboard is especially geared for artifact-based aggro decks, come to think of it. Yeah, Gust is okay. Devout Decree. Is Devout Decree worth it?
How do I beat you? It seems kind of difficult, though. I mean,
Ether Gust, Devout Decrees. Go down Realm Cloak. Can I cut the Grazers, chat? Can I cut the Grazers? Please. Actually, I guess their chump blocking was relevant. 29 lands. This is when 29 lands felt absurd. Do you remember, Crim, when this deck first came out and it played like 29 or 30 lands, and that was like absurd? And everyone's like, decks don't do that. Like, why is this deck playing 30 lands? And then now that's just like a thing that everyone did for like a long time. I think this was like, from what I remember, the first deck where that was like a common strategy.
Yeah, it was weird to like see so many lands, right? I mean, it didn't need to play anything else because with Field of the Dead, you were rewarded when you drew a land. Anyway, so no matter what you did, you got something.
Yeah, you win no matter what, kind of.
Exactly. That was, oh my gosh, that was so crazy. Okay, so I had bottomed a shock earlier in the game because like I don't need this, right?
That actually would have been very good.
But I don't think you keep that shock early in the game, right? I'm looking for like Gideon or something, like a real closer.
No, I don't think you can keep it against my deck. Like, what's shock gonna do? It does nothing unless the game plays out exactly like that one did. But there's no way you can keep it. I don't think.
Yeah. Ugh.
Wraths are like only medium, honestly, because of the vehicles. It was good that game. But I think the Wraths, we don't want to be too dependent on them. I think the Crosses is good. This let's go on time. I'm sure that's wrong. Glass Casket's probably decent. It doesn't have vehicles though. All right, we'll try it like that. There is a bracket. If you want to see the bracket, exclamation point deck will take you to the bracket.
All right, I'm gonna take the play. Feel like you don't need to go first anymore, Seth.
Yeah, that's probably a good choice, I would say.
Oh boy. All right.
Where is the field list from? Interesting to see Oko as well. So this list... this is a Crim hand.
You know what it was, Seth? I just realized this.
What was
That
it?
one life gain land actually kept you alive.
Yeah, you're right. Saved by the Blossoming Sands.
The Blossoming Sands actually saved you. You were at 1.
Oh, I'm gonna
What
keep
I tell you, chat, healing is cheating. Healing is cheating.
This is a very Crim hand. I'm gonna keep it. It's probably
Crim
incorrect,
hands. All right, so that means you have very few lands. Very good.
So my deck was played by
either that or you have a play set of Teferis.
or both. My deck was
One
played
land,
by
4 Teferis.
Jean Emmanuel Depraz. Second place.
Are you just flexing that you get to play Teferi and I don't right now?
Maybe. I mean, I have 29 lands, so you gotta assume you're gonna draw them, I would think.
I think that all the time. I never draw them. Oh, this is broken. I can't beat this.
This time I actually get to put a land into play. Winning.
You actually might. It's hard to beat that.
We do need a blue source still, but Tikwanrimmer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. Big super cheer for you. Oh man, I was shouting out a sub and clicked through my turn. Clicked through that block.
I was like, wait, are you that afraid of a shock?
No, I would be fine with Grazer dying, honestly. All right, your go.
Oh, it is my go for sure.
That was a punt, but it's Tequila's fault, I think. I'm just teasing you, Tequila. Ooh, that's a good pilot.
I mean, we'll see how long I get to do all of this. Yes, for 0.
Is there a door for a vehicle in the top 0 cards of your library, Crib?
No, there was not. Spoiler alert, there was not. I'm sorry. Whoa. Just taking 6 like that to the face? That's concerning, actually. That's not good for me.
So we're down to 11, but...
Oh, you have Teferi, don't you?
Possibly a Teferi. What do I bounce, though, is the question. It's probably Hardikiran, I guess. I'm going to bounce Hardikiran.
It's actually the Grazer, because you can play another land from your hand.
I was thinking about bouncing the Clue just to send a message and make sure you don't draw more cards than me, but that's probably wrong.
No. Here we go again.
Boom.
What are these cheating lands? What are you doing? Like, why are you cheating so much in front of everybody?
Tequila Worm. I said the name right. It really is Tequila Worm. I didn't want to... Oh, did I not block Thraben Inspector again?
I'll tell you what.
Too much tequila, I'm telling you.
You got me. I'm going to play it.
We're up a game right now.
And you know what I'm going to do? Something I hate doing.
Are you going after Teferi?
Yeah, I got to kill the Teferi. I'm not letting you instant speed that nonsense. Seth, please. I've played Magic the Gathering. I've played Magic the Gathering. Oop. What happens to the card if it's a miss? Oh, that's not good. I actually wanted that.
Does it go to the bottom?
Yeah.
Yes. What, Crim? Actually, you know
He's
what?
back.
You know what? He's not back. Some reason I didn't have an island, even though I had all these blue. That's the downside of these Tranquil Coves. My Castle of Ventress is tapped. I don't know if the 1 life's worth it. Hey, what's up, Jay Zoller?
You don't have like an instant speed thing, so I guess that's fine.
Oh, more crewing.
I mean, at some point, you're going to have to block, right? Or kill my stuff.
This time, I'm actually going to block your Thraben Inspector.
All right. All right. What? Okay. Okay, sure.
Seven's fine. That's plenty of life. Plus, I'm gonna draw that Blossoming Sand soon, I'm sure, and go up to 8.
You've already cheated. You played the Tranquil Cove. Stop.
Put a land into play.
Right, cool.
Why did you pass all your mana up, Crim? I'm suspicious of that. You just want to crack a clue?
Yeah, and I may or may not have more Heart of Carrot. You know what's great about legendary things? You can't play more than one of them.
That is true.
Good thing Field of the Dead is legendary, right? It is, right?
I have no idea why it's not.
Hey,
Gus.
hey! What are you doing here? What was this about?
I'm just making sure you draw something good with your clue.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You could have. It could have been a land. You don't want to draw a land. You'd rather draw a DePaula, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You are right. I would rather draw a DePaula there. This is concerning. You're about to steal something. You're about to steal something. I know it, Seth. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not actually. Sadly, I would like to, but. How about this? No countering. No. Ugh. Okay. Oh, those disintegrations, that damage, it really adds up.
That it does. All right.
And I think Field of the Dead was probably a little underpowered. I think the zombies probably should have had a reach. And then, maybe it would have been playable. Like then people might have
been a good.
Yeah, it might have been a real card then. Oh no! Oh, yeah, that does it. I do not. Oh, my Grazers failed me.
Graven Inspector gets in.
I did not draw the Blossoming Sands. That is the difference in that game. Actually,
again, though, no. That Tranquil Cove is why you're not dead just from that disintegration. So, I'm playing cheaty lands, Seth.
Tequila. I blame Tequila still. Oh, do we want to change anything? Yeah, that one block we missed. thanks to Tequila. Is Veil of Summer worth it though? They don't really play. I mean, it fizzles Unlicensed Disintegration in specific. Well, it was a lot of tequila. Maybe Devout Decree's not worth it. Let's bring that. Like, what's actually bad though? That's the thing. Like, I want all these cards. I want Golos. I want Crosses. I want Agent. I want Root. Like, there's just not much to cut. All right. Run it back. I think we got to keep the Grazers, unfortunately. This is match 1, game 3. Vehicles versus Golos Field. Agent's okay, I think. All right, are you ready, Crim? Game 3.
Yeah, I'm ready for game 3 here. No, just hoping that you don't draw your cheaty lands, and we're good.
Ooh, I think we'll keep this. This is... You're not going to like it, but we're going to keep it.
Oh,
I think I'm literally just going to win on turn 1 here.
All right, well, let's find out. What is it? Is it Grazer? Oh, my God!
Game 21. How can vehicles overcome that?
Legitimately, though, that's a real possibility that we might just... might be like... you might win by 1 again. Free spells!
Chad pointed out that if I had blocked that Thraben Inspector several turns ago, that might have actually made a difference in the last game.
Well, you know what? You're playing cheaty land, so it doesn't matter. Oh, here we go. Rub it in, Seth. Drop a cheaty land in off this growth spot. Oh.
It's a cheaty land. It doesn't give me life, but it's still pretty cheaty.
It's most certainly a cheaty land.
Would either of these decks play it? Ooh, Crim, interesting question from chat. Would either of our decks play a companion had companions existed at the time that the decks were popular?
Oh, I'd snap play Luris.
Yeah, I think Luris... Well, Luris you'd lose Gideon, right?
I would lose Gideon. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true, huh?
Yeah.
No, wait. Oh, yeah, I would.
Because it's a permanent. Yeah, I would have to... I'm actually not... Wow, I'm taking 3? Crim, settle down there. Settle down a little bit.
I gotta get in under those cheaty lands.
Oh, wait on it. There we go.
Okay. All right. I'm just conceding.
19. Scoop it up, Crim.
This is too much.
You
can't just keep getting away with this.
I don't think I don't think my deck will play a companion. I guess it could
Let's draw a
be a
magical
Yarion
card.
deck.
Okay. All right.
Dr. Gilgamesh, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a lot of damage, Crim. A lot of damage.
That's also a lot of board wipe on turn 5.
And you do the land, so you could have that silly removal spell again. What do we do here?
What removal spell? I took all those out. I just feel like
yeah.
they're not that good against you.
Sideboard out the disintegrations. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's a 3-mana murder. And other things.
1, 2, 3. I don't really want to shock, but this gives us more zombies. Whatever. Play this, crack this. We're gonna take the line that loses less life. It's not that bad.
Are you gonna sweep? No, it's not a sweeper because it would be double white.
Yeah, no sweeper.
Golos.
You need something to target with unlicensed disintegration.
I told you I took them all out. This isn't gonna end well, is it? Because your next turn you go live with the zombies.
1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we keep getting cheaty lands. Yes. we have Cheaty Lantron assembled.
Cheaty Lantron is real. It's literally right in front of me.
Cheaty Karn coming next turn.
This is actually sickening.
Unlicensed disintegration is really bad for us. Ooh, all right. That's better than a disintegration.
Yeah, well, no, I want a disintegration.
For me. Better for me.
Oh, yeah. This is great for you. Uh-huh. Here it goes.
Zombie.
Oh, you shot that land in. Well, I wonder what you could play.
What costs 7 mana, Crim, and has been banned in Standard?
I don't know, but it doesn't seem good. Oh, yeah.
I really like these Heart of Cures you have.
Yeah, I know. It's good, isn't it? Oh. Why?
I don't think we're feeling that frisky yet. No attacks. We have a new donation from.
Okay, so we're like 90% dead here.
Yeah, probably. This is where my deck is hard to beat once it gets to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to stop you when. Oh, yeah, you got it. I mean, I'll play it out, but I think you got this one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just not aggressive enough, right? Like, I mean.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it might not be fast enough. I think by its standards in 2017, maybe it was, but by these standards, it might not be.
Yeah. I just don't feel like vehicles can cut it, right? I mean, you've already covered up the ground game, right? Because before I maybe be able to bleed through with a few 1/1s or something like that, maybe, but you've got tons of zombies, so you're wider than I am. You're now the aggro deck. You have life gain and Hydrograsis, and it's huge with trample. And you have Agent of Treachery to steal any vehicle you want. You just Grand Theft Auto'd me, Seth. You stole my card. You beat me up and stole my card.
That is exactly what happened too.
And you're gonna hit me with it, Seth. You're gonna hit me with it. Okay. All right, Seth. You know what? I'm gonna do only optimal blocks here.
Kira Ashmore, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Jupiter for you. Any predictions for favorite deck in Standard now that Omnath isn't a thing? I've been liking green white counters deck I've been working on. All right, Crim, this is your turn for the comeback.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Not that busted.
Pretty much on my way.
Do we win this turn? 10? I think we need 2 turns still. Dr. Gilgamesh with a $10 donation. Been watching for over a year now.
I think I need a Christmas miracle here.
Sap Ron Ali.
That Krasis on its own, plus a Heart of Kirin, hard to top. On top of that, there's obviously all the zombies.
Yeah, that is real tough. Well, I guess we'll rub it in a little bit.
I haven't even seen Gideon. Where's my Gideon? I play those. I know I play them. I play 4 of them, as a matter of fact.
How about that?
Oh, well then hold on. I may as well make this easy for you. I'm gonna just crack this little clue here.
Okay, yeah, good choice.
Perfect. All right, your turn. Fully F6. You got it. All right. You should bounce that Heart of Kieran and play it again. It's really good. Oh yeah.
Field of the Dead?
Yeah. Do you want me to concede? Is that what it is?
Wait. It's not over. There's another one.
Oh my gosh,
We're up to 3. I mean, you could concede if you want to. Yeah, this one's over.
Chat, please. I don't want to sit here and watch this.
You can scoop. North South, welcome to the Fishbowl.
Let me reveal my hand for you.
Big soup cheer for you. Oh, yeah. You had the Chandra, but yeah.
I didn't have the second red.
Oh, yeah, that is tough. Before we get to a donation from Dr. Gilgamesh, $10 donation. Been watching you for well over a year now, Mr. Saffron Olib. I'll learn your name the more you're in chat. Always loving the stream. Keep it up, my friend, and don't forget tequila. Tawalermir equals tequila worm. Well, thank you, Dr. Gilgamesh. Definitely appreciate it. So, Crim, this matchup, it was kind of close. So, game 2, you won. Game 1, you were a burn spell away at one point before I drew more cheaty lands. At the same time, I can't help but feel like my deck was actually pretty heavily favored. And if we played this matchup a bunch of times, I think the Golos field deck would probably win a big chunk of them.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the issue. Like, I just didn't draw, like, you have so much ramp. How do I keep up with that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do I keep up with all the ramp? You get your whole board, like, online real easily.
Yeah, I really don't know. And I feel like, I remember feeling this last week when we did the first part of the first round of the band bracket, that a lot of times the deck that has twice as many lands on the battlefield just wins. Like, it almost doesn't matter what you're doing. If you have twice as much mana, you can cast anything with all that mana, and it's going to be really good. And I think we kind of saw that again here. Like, your draws weren't horrible. You had Toolcraft Exemplar. You turned it on early. You were chipping in for damage. Like, you had removal spell. You didn't draw Gideons. That's true. And Gideon is one of your best cards. But it's just so hard to compete. Like, look at the mana on the battlefield right now. You have, 4 lands, and I have, 10 or something? Like, what do you do about that? Anything I draw is just going to be insane because I have so much mana.
Yeah. And other than that, I mean, like, it just feels like, yeah, like, I mean, even if I had drawn all those cards, can I beat it? Like, you just steal my Gideon, right? You steal whatever I play. And I'm just, like, dead that way.
Chat, I want to know, is there Smuggler's Copter in your deck, Crim?
There should be. It's exported.
All right, so there's supposed to be Smuggler's Copters in there. If it's not there, that was an oversight. But, yeah, so I don't know. I think that Golos Field is pretty good. I thought maybe Mardu Vehicles would have a chance by being aggro, but I don't think it's actually fast enough. Like, maybe Ramunap Bread. I think that's aggro's hope for this tournament. Ramunap Bread is about as fast as it gets. If there is an aggro deck that's going to be able to get in under a deck like Golos Field, maybe, or Tominap Bread, I guess. Maybe Tominap Bread is the one.
Oh no! It didn't port in it didn't port in the copters. My copters are just sitting in my collection.
Oh no, you were copterless?
Yeah, copterless and Gideonless. What?
Oh, wait, did you not have Gideons in your deck?
No, I do have Gideons.
Okay.
I do have Gideons. I just don't. It's like the list. Moto didn't export the copters.
Oh no. Chad says we have to redo it. What do you think? Do we have to redo it?
I mean, it's gonna end quick, right?
All right,
one way or the other.
All right, let's redo it for fairness' sake.
All right, hold on one second.
All right, rematch. That was a warm up, chat. I got a donation to get to really quick, and then let me know when you're done, and we'll redo.
Sure thing. Also, did somebody's name have Gilgamesh, like from Fate?
Yes, our last donation was from Gilgamesh, actually, Dr. Gilgamesh.
Ooh.
I don't know what Gilgamesh is.
Richard would be proud.
Who is Gilgamesh? An X-Man?
Fate is like this Marvel comic that's really good. Fate Stay Night, all that stuff. Like,
it actually is an X-Man, kinda.
No, it's not. It's an anime. It's an anime. But for you, Seth, yes. It's an X-Man.
Booster Therapy with the $5 donation. Crim failed, but we all got to enjoy. Golos wins flawless victory. Thank you so much, Booster Therapy. All right, so chat. Crib's going to get one more shot due to a deck building error. I think technically, if this was a real tournament, he'd be disqualified. But we'll be kind. We'll be kind to Crib. We'll give him another shot with the Smuggler's Copters. So that was a warm-up round. Warm-up round. Gilgamesh is from the oldest written tale we have. Sumerian mythology. So X-Men. X-Men. So I didn't know X-Men was that old. Don't worry, I might see Mardu vehicles lose again. It is really sweet to see these old decks. I do read books. I just don't read X-Men books. Or Gilgamesh, for that matter. When are we playing the banned companion deck? So companions got excluded because they weren't technically banned, so we didn't count them as banned cards. Also, they presented technical difficulties because because you can't play with the old companion rule. Last book I read, I am currently reading Fear Loathing.
All right, Seth.
Fear Loathing on the Campaign Trail, 1972 by Hunter S.
We are
Thompson.
online, Seth. I got everything.
All right, here we go. Redo. I think, I don't know. I wonder if this even changes anything. I'm not actually sure it does, although Copter is a good card, and looting would be relevant, so let's find out. I'm going to challenge you, and we'll redo round one.
Sure thing.
All right, here we go, chat. This is the real one. The first one, that was just for fun. That one doesn't really count. This one really counts. The challenge is in. Wilderness Reclamation is coming up. I think Wilderness Rec, is that next round? No, next round is the Emrakul Mirror. Then Temur Rec first, Ramunap Red, and then Copycat and Esper Control to end it. Our die roll look is still good. Ooh.
I mean, sure, I'll keep this.
Oh, this hand is so incredibly greedy. Ooh. If we get a green source, so chat, we're gonna hit a Blossoming Sands. We're fine.
If we hit a green source, sounds good. Keep it.
Actually, no, I'm gonna mulligan.
No, Seth, why not?
It was two Field of the Deads and like some random Orzhov land that I don't even know why it's in my deck other than to turn on Golos.
You should have done it for the content. Content keep, Seth.
Crim, this is a content keep because winning already again.
Again. I hate this. How many games have you survived at like 4 instead of 3?
The lands have actually been relevant. They really have been.
Yeah, like it's like it seems like a meme because it kind of is, but also like it is a problem though.
Oh, that was good timing.
No, that's not good timing. Stop.
We're almost out of cards, though. You have twice as many cards in hand as us, Crim.
You're so right.
This is the second part of the round of 16. Oh, there's a
look
Copter.
Who showed up.
Oh, and we can't even block the Toolcraft effectively. Ew. Okay.
Turns out, we do now have Copters. I was like, I'm not.
I
okay.
too have good cards.
Thank you, Seth, for now returning this Copter to my hand.
Ooh.
Just what I wanted.
That was an interesting draw. Is Seth adding 4-color Omnath to the bracket?
Could I potentially interest you in?
Are we looting and scooting again?
I mean, I don't know how it. I wish I could attack, but somebody made it so that's not an option anymore. Also, somehow these games they feel even more in your favor than they did last time.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. You added your band card, and it doesn't seem to have helped too much.
The shuffler liked it more when this deck was not playing Copter. I mean, this is a legal Pioneer deck, right? Like what I'm playing right now is legal in Pioneer.
I wonder. Oh, mine.
Oh, except for Copter, I guess.
Yeah, I have Once Upon a Time, which is banned. So I guess neither my deck isn't even legal in Modern, technically. Come to think of it. So
Wow.
I don't know what we
Broken.
do about Omnath Adventures, actually. I don't think we just add it to the bracket because the bracket's already in progress. Maybe it can come in at the end. We do have the four-color Omnath deck,
Sure.
so it is represented. It's just not exactly the adventure build. So Lucky Clover is what we'd actually be missing more than anything. Oh, you're aggroing me, Crim. I don't like this. That's 8. That's a lot of damage.
It is. It is a lot of damage. I'm gonna throw that away real quick.
Well, I'm gonna throw Grazer away real quick.
Why? Just don't block. It's cool. All right, Guildgate Online. You don't have anything else, right? Of course you do.
just a Golos.
Oh, I wonder what are you gonna get? Could be anything.
I mean, there's tons of options. I guess it's probably just field though. I'm kind of far away though because I have 2 breeding pools, unfortunately.
You're not far away. You're a land away, Seth.
Well, I don't have it in hand, so it's kind of far.
You're right.
Wait, what are we getting punted?
Huh.
So this bracket is only decks that have been banned since
Well, I
2017.
drew all my cards that I wasn't drawing last game. That's good.
Oh, you got all your best cards at the moment. Yeah, it's got all the decks that have been banned since 2017. Fires is in the Luca
But I'm a
Fires
little
deck.
bit concerned. What happens if you steal my Gideon?
Ooh, maybe you should just ultimate it real quick. Pump your team.
I mean, that is a very real line of play.
It would keep it from getting yoinked. I do have 7 lands.
I actually am going to do that, though. It may seem ridiculous, but
The entire bracket is available here. You can see where we're at. That actually might be the right play, I think.
right? Like, I think that's very much so the correct play, just because I don't want to get bodied by having you steal my Gideon. Like, you steal my Gideon is a very real issue.
This Copter is a very real issue. I do feel like Copter's made a difference so far.
It has. It's allowed me to draw magical cards.
Codename Duckfin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, scrap heap, eh?
I mean, gonna try. Uh-huh.
I think we're committed to the giant.
See,
here.
through that emblem, I actually got to keep my Toolcraft Exemplar. But what is about to happen here? Is a board wipe? It's a board wipe.
It's the hand.
Oh, hold on. Wait, this is much less epic. Wait, where's Seth? Put your hand over the monitors.
I did. The chat saw me. I
Okay.
did do it. I do miss that. That's one of my favorite arena animations, actually. That's one of their best ones.
The claw. Ooh. Seth, don't steal my stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
more get. That's oh boy, and all your
Don't-
things are big because of. Oh boy, this is bad news. I think you're actually pretty far ahead here. I'm gonna need to. I mean, I have good draws, but I'm gonna need to hit one. I think. Ooh, this is
I
bad,
just need
chat.
you to
This is
not steal my
bad.
stuff. That's all I'm asking here. So please,
Well, I will try my best to draw an Agent of Treachery.
I please no, no more. Surely that giant doesn't have reach, right?
It probably should. It's got a big
Right.
hand. We know that.
Exactly. I still don't understand what gets reach and what doesn't in Magic.
I don't think
What is this?
I don't think
Oh.
anyone knows.
Like the logic behind what gets reach and what doesn't always just like really blows my mind.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna find out if I regret this later, but
Oh boy, if you end up 2 points short.
yeah, like we'll see. Seth, what are you doing?
Oh,
okay.
just making zombies.
all right. It's like,
no
it
big
looks
deal.
like- Please don't do what I think you're gonna do.
All right, so I get this. I mean, the problem is I can't stop the smuggler's copter. I feel like I'm at a point where I can probably chump your ground stuff all day, but copter flies over, which is a little scary.
Yeah, the copter party is pretty cool. Oh, that's at the super cheaty land. You just get 3 life.
That's all. That's all Tron in one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually just 3 cheaty lands.
I think so. We'll try to get giant next turn. This turn I like
Uh-huh.
scrying to see if we can hit like a crosses maybe. Oh dear, that also flies, Crim. I think flying is
Eh,
cheating. I think flying is cheating.
I was flying cheating.
Because my zombies can't block. That's not fair. What would the Walking Dead think? No, this is still our
All
first
right,
match.
I guess, sure.
Our first one.
Let's just make more zombies.
Our first one, there was a deck list error, even though Golos
We're
field
gonna
won.
force you to board wipe at some point.
Yeah, vehicles are pretty good against board wipes. Like I already board wiped once, but I can't get rid of the vehicles because they are not creatures when I wrath. Which I guess I need like Teferi and a board wipe, which would be sweet. But
Well, then you get to instant speed, and that is where you want to be.
and you get like you get rid of the Hardicurin. Yeah, the Smuggler's Copter is a good Magic card.
Yeah, it turns out Smuggler's Copter is all I needed, and Gideon. Like, 2 cards that did not show up last game, but Gideon was in the deck. I just wasn't skilled enough to draw it. What is
All right,
this?
show us something good.
Seth, you didn't play around this Tome Scour. Wait, what did you do? Did you top both?
I topped one.
Oh, well.
Now I have to count a little bit. Hang on. 1, 2,
Oh, this sounds like a big
3,
crisis.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12 would have been better, but I guess we'll accept it.
So 3 new cards? Or I guess it depends how hardcore you're tapping out here. Just play Realm Cloak Giant and pass.
Oh, I'm going all the way, Crim. No fear.
Uh,
My zombies
yeah,
will protect me.
you got it. Yeah, another zombie? Sure. Seems good. Seems strong.
Okay. Can I kill? Ooh, no. So if I send
Sure.
everything into Fairy, you block, Heart of Kieran block. Yeah, we're not doing that. All right. Yep. If you have Unlicensed Disintegration, though, that's really bad. And you're tapping mana. Oh, down to oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. I think we're gonna lose. Oh.
See, like, that's what I'm thinking. Do I just Emblem? I think I do. And we just go the Emblem.
And then you'll have what? A 6/6 Heart of Kieran and a 5/5 Smuggler's Copter? Because you have 2 emblems?
Yeah, I'll have 2 emblems, but like that's because like I don't think I can keep Gideon for another turn. I guess I
Yeah.
could. Right? I guess I could. It comes down to like what you have, but it gets pretty scary from here. Let me think.
What else do we have to this? I'm not actually sure.
All right, so if I animate that,
I think if you had kept that shock, I'd be dead this turn. Just in case you were wondering.
yes, I know. All right, let's do this.
Do we have to scry upkeep? I don't think we can afford to. Well, we'll crack
Where's
and look
my
at our
clue?
deck.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I guess a burn spell does it. Right now. I mean, you're in really good shape either way. I think these flyers are obnoxious.
I mean, okay, so you steal my stuff. No, I think I go with this.
Yeah. Well, I guess Agent of Treachery stealing a flyer would give us some hope. We're running out of crosses too.
All right, so I think we now go to a combat.
Sounds about right. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
I'm curious, like, if I swing with my tokens, that doesn't seem like a good idea. So I'll just swing with these.
We did already play it, but there was an error with Crim's deck list, so there was no Smuggler's Copter for some
All
reason.
right.
So we had to redo it because I mean, if it was a random card, whatever. But Smuggler's Copter is the ban card. We can't not have Copter.
All right, go ahead. All you.
All right. I'm not really sure what we're hoping for here. Ooh.
Because, like, let's say you draw a big crisis, that'd be a problem, but.
Yeah, I mean that's probably what we're hoping for. That's interesting. Well, maybe that's does something. Better than nothing. This might give
if
us
you
a
want to, you're more than welcome to swing out at my Gideon, but
1, 2, 3.
I
4.
think you're about to do something much worse. Yep.
All right,
leave my stuff alone.
I got to get rid of these flyers. They're too vicious.
Yeah. That's so problematic.
Yoink.
That's what I was afraid of. You getting my thingamabobber over there, but like, huh?
And then maybe this.
Yeah. Once again, that seems pretty good.
For some reason, I only have one Field of the Dead at the moment, which is kind of awkward. I would be way further ahead if I had two.
I don't even think you need the second one now, right? Because you've completely shut down the ground game for me.
Yeah, the ground game shut down. The problem is
I need to draw
the air.
Like,
still.
okay, if I had a shock, I could have killed you, but once again, like, shock just feels like such a bad card to draw early against you.
Is it worth killing Gideon? You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can actually attack Gideon.
That's kind of what I want you to do. So I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I think that I might die if I attack it because it costs so much to crew Heart of Kieran. So yeah, all right, Gideon lives. So the first match, Crim did not have Smuggler's Copter in his deck. All right,
so now I have that on board.
Yeah, Crim had the wrong deck, so that's why we're redoing it. It is normally just one match each round, but
all your nonsense right now.
I mean, you're gonna draw a disintegration at some point. The question is, can I kill you before you do?
Let me think. So I got a crew 1.
Oh, so it ended up being super close. This is fair-ish. I mean, we're making...
You have so many zombies right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what Field Dead does.
Yeah.
Ugh. You have another Gideon? Do you just draw... No Gideon's the first round. That didn't count anyway, and just all of them this game?
Gideon draw.
Hey, what's up, Sally Sal? How are you?
So let me see. So I have that.
Oh, was Crim playing the right deck in chat? You're right. Crim's deck was
I have
correct.
Gideon.
Were they legal at the same time?
Make a body.
They weren't, were they? Well, that would, I guess that would technically,
So we're going to make a token here.
Yeah, I think you're right. They were they together? In Standard? I don't think they were. Am I just dead, Crim? Like, do you actually just have the answer?
I mean, do I?
Well, no. I mean, I guess you only have 1 mana. This still doesn't really work, though, because they have to chump block your Copter?
Well, we'll have to block numerous things here. Yeah. You
These
should have
get,
attacked.
these Gideon
Should've-
emblems are great. I think chat tricked us, Crim, and I didn't realize it.
What do you
Uh,
mean?
uh hang on, let me block this without dying, and then I'll tell you. Block, 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 block,
All
block,
right. So you eat
block,
a decent amount of stuff.
block, block, block,
Uh,
block. I think we do it like this. I don't know. Does this? I'm gonna lose a ton of stuff. Yeah, I think that's fine.
I think you can let the scrap heap through.
Oh, that's probably fine. Chat pointed out that was Copter and Heart of Kieran ever actually legal and standard together? They think that you might have actually had the right deck to begin with, because the way the bannings work, they're wondering. It almost seems like Heart of Kieran came out in Ether Revolt and they banned Copter like right as Ether Revolt was releasing. So I'm actually not sure if there was ever a standard deck that had both of them.
Yeah, I guess not, huh?
Because it almost seems like it was Copter and Copter got banned, and then immediately after that, Heart of Kieran was printed, and it like replaced Copter. But I don't think they ever had all 8 of them together in the deck. Actually, I totally missed that. But yeah, chat first went one direction, then the other direction. But I think that's actually correct. I mean, we still might as well finish where we're at now, but.
Yep. Well, now we get to see what it would have been if it were in the same format.
Ooh, those don't help. Big draw step.
Miss?
Not completely.
If it's a board wipe, I'm okay with that.
Oh,
Wait,
once
hold on. How
upon a
many do
time.
you have open?
Not enough.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh.
I'm
You have
actually
like 500 mana open. I forgot there's a scroll bar to your board.
I'm actually just dead. I can yeah, I'm just going to scoop. I have so I have Beanstalk Giant.
Oh boy.
I can get a land. I can make a zombie. I have Golos. Get a field that'd make 2 zombies, but Smuggler's Copter.
Is that game?
That's game? I can't stop the flyer, so I will scoop it up.
I think that's game.
I could
Right? Because I just animate my copter and I swing over.
Yeah, I think you got me. I could gain a life and go to 4. I can make a
I have
ton of
2
zombies, but
Well, I have 2 emblems.
yeah, but none of that stuff stops this Copter. The Copter gets the job done, so I will scoop it up.
Woo! Ban card! Actually in my deck.
Yeah. Well, all right, on to sideboarding. Yeah, I think your deck felt much better. I don't think, like, technically, as we discovered, it ever existed in Standard, but boy, it felt really good together. I think maybe we were underestimating how good Smuggler's Copter was, because I feel like that really did. Like, the looting really improved the matchup. Having a
Right.
vehicle that's not legendary. So, in our first match, you drew a lot of Heart of Kieran's, which are powerful, but multiples are not necessarily good. Having a non-legendary vehicle actually seemed like a pretty big deal. So you could have a Copter and a Heart of Kieran and have all that pressure in the air. So I feel like it actually did improve the matchup quite a bit.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, the looting was huge. I actually got to, dig for what I needed. And I think that's...
Kind of feels like cheating.
cheating.
Flying and looting. Cheating, for sure.
Cheating.
Well, we'll bring in... What do we even... but this is hard to sideboard. This doesn't get rid of the key cards is the problem. I don't even know if Ethergust's worth it. It doesn't get rid of the key cards. Like, Last Casket, maybe? But what are we cutting? We go down, like, a Once Upon a Time. I feel like our main goal's got to be to just go over the top. I don't think we'd play the same match just, like, 4 times. Or we're not gonna get through this round at all. But yeah, the the vehicles deck it's had a couple of little issues there.
Well, yeah. So like, let's say that Heart of Kirin came out and Looter Scooter was still in the game, right?
Yeah.
What would then, you know what I mean? Like, what would the format have been like? What is this? How much more powerful would this deck have been?
I mean, this was already one of the best decks in Standard. I think, arguably, like, I guess it wasn't the bannably good deck, but it was, I think, consistently maybe the top deck, or at least a top tier deck for like a year and a half or 2 years. So, I mean, would it have gotten banned? Maybe. Like, maybe it would have been tier 0 if it had both of them.
Yeah, because I mean, it's nice to have Scooter and not have it be legendary, but then Heart of Kirin just felt like at times where it was just like sticking in my hand because I had way too many copies, but having that 4/4 Vigilant Flyer was pretty nice.
Yeah, that was huge.
And like ones that don't even require me to use my creatures to crew, if I can just get a Planeswalker, sure, I'm on board.
That Jung, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Yeah, Crim is banned. Crim's getting suspended. Deck registry errors. Boo.
I mean, there's the Scooter.
Well, I don't feel like getting scooted yet.
Well, I guess it's going back to my hand.
Yeah, my deck can't actually kill an artifact, I don't think.
But I mean, this is more than enough, right? Because you're on the play, and you'll get to see a whole nother turn without any attacks. And
yeah, the tempo's really good.
Instant speed sadness. All right.
Yeah, things are looking good. Yeah, Crim loses play with soccer points. They were grabbed from the top 8s from tournaments. The issue, so Mardu Vehicles is actually one of the trickier decks. So that was the issue, but they all are tournament decks.
Okay, so now what do I do? Because I have to kill Teferi. I cannot let you instant speed time wipe me. So like I have to kill Teferi.
I mean, you could let me instant speed time wipe you, but you just don't want to. Yeah, all right, I'm just gonna play land and pass. Booster therapy. Time to get started. Time to get the kids ready for bed. Hopefully you guys will be out late tonight. Thanks for all you do with the Goldfish crew. Well, booster therapy. Thank you so much. Good luck getting the kids to bed. So I think what happened with the vehicle deck is there was a Smuggler's Copter build. Smuggler's Copter got banned, and then.
All right, so that seems decent.
And then as soon as Smuggler's Copter got banned, like literally the same week, Heart of Kirin got printed in Ether Revolt. That continued to be a top tier deck. So I think it was just.
All right, Seth, how do you feel about this? May I?
Yeah. I guess I can't really stop you.
Sure, Seth. Sure.
And you get to loot. Yeah.
Matchup's entirely different when I get to actually choose what I draw. Filtering is good. Wow.
Yeah, this matchup's been going super long
Don't steal my stuff.
because of some errors.
Oh no!
I can't steal it.
Oh, wait, I was like, hold on. How are you casting that? And I realized, yeah, Teferi.
Teferi.
It's a good magic card.
It is.
Teferi's one
Very
heck
good.
of a magic card. I feel like with the way that you've set up your mana base, you've got an Agent of Treachery somewhere, don't you?
Oh, this is so bad. Yeah, having both of those vehicles is tough. What do I do about this?
Pretty soon you're about to make a zombie army, so this is the one thing that's nice. It does get around all your board wipes, right? Like the vehicles.
Yeah, they get around everything. I can't really kill them.
That, however, is a problem. You're still at 20. This is really bad, though. You are still at 20. You've got 7 mana.
That's going to change super quick, though, because you can get in for so much damage now. I mean, you got 7 a turn at least. Webbed Rabbit! Welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you. So, ooh, tapping my zombies.
Yeah.
That's not great. Thank you so much for
What
your
I gotta
subscription. Big
do?
subscription for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
True one. Sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a lot of damage.
Let's go to combat, I guess.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, that's 8. Oh, that's not good.
But you get to now activate Golos.
Yeah, is that enough, though? I don't even know.
I mean, you get 3 free spells. I can't imagine you just hit it. Like, unless you hit, like, triple Crisis or something ridiculously terrible.
I'm not actually sure we activate it. I think this might be better. So we're gonna play a Crim card.
Teferi, yeah. Seems good.
Bounce a Copter.
Yup.
Fabled Passage. Make a zombie.
Sure. A lot of tapped zombies right now. Okay. Huh.
Man, that is what we got. Is it enough? I don't know. Huh. Yeah, the vehicles actually stack up with it pretty well. Tell Crim he's grounded from week from anime. No sneaking manga in his room either. He's got to follow the rules of the tournament.
Okay, so you bounced. Probably the one thing I really, really wanted was my copter. Surprise.
Yeah, I can't let you loot. Crim cannot see my hand. We can't see each other's hands.
Think here.
Touchdown Bills? Ooh, that's good. Blue for Mardu vehicles was sideboard cards. Negate ceremonious rejections. I don't think there's any blue cards in the main deck.
So this is what we're gonna try to do here. I mean, I got it, and I don't have you dead, but I.
Oh, that's
I have
that's
an idea
good.
what let's see. So, True, there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I feel like
At this point, I think I just hit you.
I mean, Teferi's not doing a whole lot, honestly.
Like I have to. Okay, so like Teferi does allow you to instant speed sweep, right? That's always going to be a threat. I don't know if I can allow you to, actually no, I have to kill Teferi because if I draw like, you know, if I want to use anything specifically to remove stuff at instant speed and other things, I might need to have the ability to activate or play spells at instant speed.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Well, thin the deck.
You have 3 cards in hand. What do you have if not like a sweeper or something?
The question is a sweeper even good though? Like,
I guess you're ahead enough now where the sweeper might just be in my favor if you sweep the board, right?
well, and you got the vehicles, so like I kill your creatures, but then you just like play a couple creatures and you're still hitting me in the air for a million. Ugh. Well, Golos time, I think. Blue, green, red,
How much mana do you have after this?
Black.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 mana.
white.
So you have 3 open.
3 left. Spin it to win it.
Oh. All right.
Not that good, really.
It's cast, right? You can't play like cheaty life gain lands, right?
We're gonna find out.
I don't even think you played a land this turn.
Oh,
so.
it is play.
Oh.
So I gain a little bit of life. Does that actually matter, though?
That does. That does. 3 life? That's significant.
I don't think I have a... Oh, wait. Oh. Can I not adventure it? That was weird. Did I click wrong? Oh, Interesting. Apparently... Huh.
What?
Can you not cast adventures from Golos in Exile?
I guess not. It's cool. You can only play
Oh,
the things that.
it's on an adventure already. Oh, that's right. It's not from
Yeah.
Golos. I cast it earlier. Yeah. All
Right.
right. Yep.
Wait, did it
Yeah.
just pass to my turn? Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's awkward.
I mean, you got a first striker. I feel like would I get him for like 4 maybe and lose some stuff, and I'm like right on the edge of dying for. Oh my god, another copter. If Eagles loses this match, even with being
Let me
the
think here. How do I
better
go
than the
about
real
this?
band deck though, kind of a moot point. Yeah, I feel we'll have to figure out. I feel like vehicles cannot be declared the winner after losing round 1. I feel like yeah, I don't know the best way to handle it honestly. Cuz this is like super powered vehicles. You think vehicles
All
will lose
right,
anyway?
so let's see if I can get something going here.
Oh, 10 damage. Yeah, okay, that's fine. No big deal. Discards a Gideon. Oh boy.
Okay.
That's
So
discouraging.
let's see how this goes.
Oh, what do we do? So many vehicles. Hmm.
What did you? I mean, you get another like Golos activation. I think you get 2, right?
Um,
3, 6, 9.
I don't think we
You
have
have
the
13
colors for
mana. Oh
2
no.
though.
Yeah, you could with 1 land you get 2.
Well, here we come. Yeah, Omnath might end up being the final
I'll tell you what I
boss.
won't be animating. My creatures. Or my copter and stuff like that. I don't want that. That's bad. Actually, hold on. I think I'm gonna leave back the Thalia, just in case. Or you know what? No, hold on. There's no point. It has first strike. Sure.
All right, so we hit you for a bit.
Yeah, I'm down to 8.
We Wrath.
Returning Golos, I assume.
Yeah, pick up Golos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How much mana do you have? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, you have so much mana still.
Yeah, still many manas.
Uh,
Cross this.
put you up to 8.
Yeah.
That's a lot of life.
Not that much. Not against all these vehicles. Not against all these vehicles. It's still a little scary. Yes, has been the most ridiculously
think
long
here. Is
first
there a way I
round
can do this?
possible. I thought this was going to be a quick and
Let me
easy
see
night
here.
because
Where's
we
my
had
clue
aggro
in all of
decks.
this?
Do you think that the power creep in standard, that the Titan cycle, is fair
Hold
enough to be
up.
reprinted, not banned in standard? Ooh, boy.
Let me think.
Jeez.
It's not enough to kill you, is it?
I feel like some of them would be okay, but I
it
don't
is
think they all would.
something.
Like Primeval Titan is insanely busted.
6.
Like Frost Titan's probably
Right,
fine.
let me just do this
but
first.
what do we got, Crim? All right, crack the clue. Sure. Yes, it's been a pretty ridiculous match. Well, the bracket has not developed much tonight. We're still in round 1 after a bit of a deck reg error.
I can't kill you this turn. That crisis complicates the.
That's good. I'm okay with that.
The crisis does complicate the situation a little.
But you can kill me this turn, I assume.
No, not necessarily. I mean, we'll see.
I have no idea how to play this turn. Huh.
This is
Huh.
going to be a pretty tense turn. I mean, like, you have Golos, right? And you get another land. Can you kill me this turn?
I don't think I can kill you, but if my stuff had haste, maybe, but. All the vehicles.
You draw Agent?
No. Alright. Well, I think we start here.
It probably starts with Golos, then an activation. If you haven't drawn an agent, I can't imagine me being that lucky. I don't know how many agents you play, I guess, so.
Yeah, it's only 2, actually.
Not a full 4, but that card's banned.
Oh, there's Golos.
Yep.
GD land.
Come on, that's. Oh.
I don't think it matters here, though.
It does and doesn't.
Black,
it comes down to what you do this turn and whether or not that one life will matter. Oh boy. Miss? Entirely just miss. Don't draw anything. Get like a triple lander. Triple lander, I'm happy with it. A board wipe and like a bunch of lands. How about that? I'm a reasonable human. Board wipe and a bunch of lands.
Here we go. Well,
all right, a bunch
much.
of lands.
Oh, we get another Golos.
The Golos party never ends.
And
you have 2 mana open after this?
Cheaty land.
Oh, Cheaty land. Hold on, does Cheaty land do something here? It might. Let me see. I don't think it.
I don't think we have a basic left, do we?
That beanstalk giant, remember, is on an adventure.
Yeah, I guess we should have done it the opposite way. I was thinking we were gonna Teferi, but I don't think we can.
What is this? So what do you have 2 mana for right now is the question.
Yeah, well, you need enough creatures to double crew, and then we'll see what happens.
I have a way.
Oh, yeah, okay, that does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had another. I had a few Gideons, so I wasn't sure.
Ooh. Yeah.
So we move a loyalty. You got it, and then we go ahead and just crew. Wait, where's my Heart of Kirin?
Crude.
It's crude. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Good game. I think.
All right, GG's.
I think
the copter did make a difference.
Yeah, the copter definitely made a difference. That last game, if I hadn't run out of basics, I had a Teferi in hand, and I could have bounced Heart of Kirin, and that would have mattered. But I had already gotten all the basics out of my deck, so I would have had to shock to get the untap mana. So interesting.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back, real quick. Just gonna run to the restroom.
Yep. So I don't know. I actually have no idea what this means about the record. I actually. What do you think? What do you think, chat? So, I mean, the last list there was kind of a double list punt. So first off, the first list technically should have been Smuggler's Copter over Heart of Kirin, and Golos won. The second list was not actually a real list, at least as far as standard decks, because Smuggler's Copter and Heart of Kirin were never actually in the format together. All right, we'll straw poll it. All right, straw polling it. Who moves on? Golos. Vehicles. All right, here's the poll, chat. Get your votes in. You decide. You decide who moves on. So to rehash what the controversy was. I don't think we can do it a third time just because then we won't see any other matches tonight. Do you really want an entire stream of just vehicles versus vehicles versus Golos? I don't know if that would be the most entertaining stream.
All right, I'm back, Seth, and I have Boba.
Ooh, Crim's got the boba. All right, so uh, get in your votes, chat. We are going to move on to our next match. We had a long first round tonight, so hang on a second. I'm typing all over in the chat. Warrior Platypus.
Okay, it is my fault because the deck list didn't export the copters. It just let the copters sit for some odd reason.
Yeah, chat is voting on who gets to move on. So we're figuring out. I'm actually not exactly sure who's going to move on from this one. So chat is voting on it. The other thing they said was we could do another match in the future, but we've already played this match twice. So I think for tonight, for sure, I think we move on to the next match rather than playing it for a third time. So, Crim, next on our list, we are moving up the man bracket. We have the Emrakul Mirror, Green Black Delirium versus Temur Marvel. What side of the matchup are you on, Crim?
So I am on just some straight up Golgari Delirium.
Yeah.
Right. So this one is going to be a very fair mid range deck. The only thing that's banned from it is Emrakul, because in its time, Emrakul was just ridiculously powerful, and it was easy for you to fill up your graveyard. And the ban card is in the deck, so I know that. But yeah, so that it's just pretty much Golgari rock.
Yeah, so you have a relatively, like, I remember that it was basically like Tireless Trackers, Grim Flayers, Graveyard Lilianas, just kind of like a modern Jund deck, essentially, where that was most of your deck, but you also randomly have like 8-mana Emrakuls sometime, or maybe 7-mana Emrakuls, because you have a bunch of card types to fill your graveyard. I am also an Emrakul deck. I am Temur Marvel, one of my favorite
Your
decks.
deck is banned.
Yeah, so I'm definitely the unfair Emrakul deck to some extent, where I'm trying to Emrakul you on turn 4. Like, that's what my deck wants to do. Get enough energy over the first 3 turns that I can spin Marvel, hopefully hit Emrakul, if not hit a Ulamog, and just essentially win the game on the spot. In this deck, I love the ban story of it, because the ban story of this deck was the one that Wizards, they didn't ban it, and then people complained about it a lot, and then they posted the BNR, and it basically said, like, the data shows that this deck isn't that good. A lot of decks have good matchups against it, but y'all complain so much. We're going to ban it anyway, like, for your sake. So we'll see. Who do you think's going to win this one, Crib? I think, from my perspective,
by a landslide.
I would rather be me in this matchup, I think, because if it's all about who casts Emrakul, I think the person that can do it on turn 4 probably has an advantage over the person that maybe the fastest is like turn 7 or turn 8. So we'll see. Though. We'll see. You never know. You never know.
On the brighter side, I do have 4 Grasp of Darkness, and if I stack 3 of them, I can kill an Ulamog.
if you do that, Crim, I will scoop the match to you on the spot. If you get the triple grasp kill on my Ulamog,
I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm letting you know that now.
That might be your only way of winning this match. All right, I'm gonna challenge you on to the next round.
Sure, chat. Like at this point, I'm just gonna say, like, if everybody in chat, if you're rooting for me, thanks, but treat me as Sparky, because this matchup is not gonna be close. This matchup will not be close.
I mean, maybe it's better than we're thinking. You never know.
Oh, there's no way. I mean, maybe post board, right? I get lucky. I draw enough of my artifact ways to blow up your artifact stuff. But I just feel like this is just going to be a very, very brutal matchup for me.
The Baggard, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you, man. I'm on a string of winning die rolls, which is sweet.
My opening hand is like, yep, this is so. Like the hand I have is a good hand, you see?
But not against the turn 4 Emrakul.
Yeah. But I know this hand is like pure poop against you. So do I keep this because we're pretending I'm in whatever year it was, or should I mulligan for a hand that's actually kind of like okay against you?
I mean, you got limited mulligans now, so.
Yep, we're going to mulligan again. All right, sure, whatever.
Crim is Green Black Delirium. I'm Temur Marvel.
I think I'll need this. I'm going to ship that right back.
Can we see the Band Affinity deck he plays somehow? So I think if this is something people like, I would definitely be down with doing more versions of this in the future. So Band Affinity's not in this bracket, but it is
And we're
something
just doing
we can do in
this
the future.
because I want lands.
Yes, gotta get that land.
That is actually the timeline I'm in. So we are going to go get lands. What mana base do I want? All right, sure.
I forgot that this deck plays some really bad cards. Like, really, really bad.
Yours or mine?
Mine.
I would say we're on. To be honest with you, your worst cards probably still do something.
Oh, Crim. Wait until you see what I'm casting this turn.
Okay.
This might be the worst card that has ever seen play in a competitive standard deck.
Oh my god! Wait, what does that do? Oh my gosh, you're right.
It doesn't even cantrip. It's like an index. You reorder your top 5, and that's it.
It shows you how much it wants that marble, right?
Yeah, I mean, we get rid of some stuff, I guess. Well, graveyard.
Yeah. Okay. If you're not binning it, that means it's a marble. It's just pretty much that simple. Or land. Okay. If I see 5 cards here, I know it's a marble.
I'm gonna keep one on top. I'm gonna keep one.
Oh, you're gonna keep one on top? That's concerning. Okay, sure.
It is basically Surveil 5.
Good. I'm glad I drew that.
Well, that's a good card.
The Crim Flayer. There you go. Do not cast Causal X Return.
Would I do that to you, Crim?
Yes, you would, because that deck plays 4. There's no way that deck doesn't play 4.
Oh, the first.
Well,
match...
you know what? I'm gonna go to combat, just in case.
Surprise.
No.
Yeah, I can't let you start surveilling over there, whatever that is.
It's pretty much super surveil, right? Yeah.
We'll have to try.
Here we go. Sure.
We'll have to try with old decks sometime. Ooh, Nissa.
Yeah. At least this one doesn't make me sad. This one's actually a cool Nissa.
I would imagine.
No Marvel on 4?
No, not yet. I would imagine that.
Whoa, what timeline is this? Where's your Vessel of Nascency or whatever, however you pronounce it?
We're getting there. How about a puzzle knot?
A puzzle knot. Yep. Okay. I mean, right now I don't have a Grimflayer, and I know what's in my hand, and it's not very good against. Actually, the only thing the cards in my hand are good against is an Emrakul.
And a puzzle knot. We'll
right.
just play all those. Dogavin!
Doubling down on the puzzle knot. You got it.
Bills just give him a touchdown. Sorry. Their defense has been bad this year.
Causal X Return, deal whenever you cast an Eldrazi creature, deals 5 to everything. I'm really sad. Okay, cool. Well, we don't play this game to be scared, Seth, so just gonna play right in. Punish me, Seth. Punish me!
What do we do here?
Concede? Please. Let me get game 1, Seth. Game 1 is so bad. If you saw my hand right now, you would cry just from how bad it is.
Is it really that bad?
Let's just go with languish doesn't do much.
Oh, I could get my Glint Nest Crane.
Yes. Yes, it can. You are correct, friend. Yes, it can. Okay, you don't have any red mana up out of nowhere, right? Okay.
Ooh, hissing. I miss creature lands. We haven't had good creature lands in Standard in a while.
I mean, even bad creature lands are good, except for Needle Spires. Needle Spires doesn't count.
Well, ooh, that's awkward. All right. Well, we found what we wanted.
No!
And let me just make sure I'm remembering this right. Look at the top 6 cards. Nothing about sorcery speed, so we'll just pass.
Yep.
And yeah, see what happens.
You remembered it correctly.
I was pretty sure you could do it at instant speed, but I didn't want to. That would be a brutal punt. I mean, I could whiff. That's the other thing. Like, I have an Emrakul in the graveyard, so maybe I don't hit it. Does Marvel get destroyed by Teferi? Yes, I believe so. So after this match, we have Temur Rec versus Ramunap Red and Copycat versus Esper Control. Those are the next two. We already played a disputed Golos match. Golos versus vehicles. I think that based on the poll, Golos is the winner. Unless we decide to do another match of it in the future, wouldn't be tonight, but I think we'll take it and wait for your end step. I don't know. I mean, so you are in an Emrakul meta. Theoretically, that could mean you're playing like Edicts or something to have a plan for dealing with Eldrazi. Spinner to win it. Hmm. Um, Chat, can we draw cards? Can we draw cards with this without discarding our hand?
Uh, oops. All right, Seth, what do you got? Is it it? Is this it? Am I dead?
No, you're not. Sorry, I was trying to figure out. I hit a Cathartic Reunion, and I wasn't sure if I'd have to discard still. I think I would, because it just says without paying its mana cost, and that's like an additional cost, but I'm not
Right.
100% sure. Just in Attune with Ether. Probably the least scary hit off of Aetherworks Marvel.
Still not exactly great for me, but sure. Because you get to spin again. And this time I won't be so lucky.
Well, I don't know. You might be.
Uh-huh.
Well, we will pass the turn. Actually, you know what? You know what? I think we do it now, in case we get Emrakul.
Don't do it.
We got no luck. No luck.
No way! You missed two?
Yeah.
No way!
Oh. Oh, so not good. So not good. And that's a big attack.
I guess if I had swung out last turn, you'd be pretty much dead this turn.
Yeah, I would be. I'm running out of time here.
So you get how much energy now? You're at 6? Oh, you could spin again.
Yeah, we're back up to spinning. Oh, we keep whiffing though. All right, let's try this. Maybe scrying first is what I need.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're going all the way with the scrying this time. We can't keep whiffing like this, Crim. Oh my god.
Yes, you can. No way! What?
I mean, we haven't spun yet. We still got the spin, but
Oh, I thought you did the spin. I was like, hold on, how did you miss? How did you miss? There's no way. Because by now, like, what is that? You don't miss 18 cards. You don't miss 18 cards. That makes sense. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Wow, that took a lot of digging to get out from under that. Whew. Wait, no, you have an answer to this? You can't have an answer to this. What could
I
you?
wouldn't say it. It has protection from instants, right?
It does. And there shouldn't be a Golgari counter spell. Oh yeah, I'll make the window bigger next time. I think there was a punt. We could have spun earlier.
How do I go about this here? That Kozilek's return. So yeah, I would have had you dead if I had played I was hoping that you because I guess I shouldn't have played around it because like what if you miss? Right? That's probably my fault.
Oh geez, that's so much removal.
The hand's so bad against your deck game one, right?
Yeah,
Like that's the
that is
issue.
that is pretty rough. All right, so I think we just um, hiss and ruin his path. It
Why didn't you just attack with it and block it?
that would have worked too. I feel like this
Oh
might,
yeah, it
might be
would
a
have.
little bit better, but
No. Your Emrakul would have died.
David Indeves, welcome to the fishbowl. We paid 1 life, didn't we? Thank you for your. He was at
This
16.
sucks because like I know for a fact now you at least get to spin again.
Yeah, I forgot the feeling that energy deck gives you because you're like everything they do, they just get more energy, and then they get closer to like spinning again. Although, if you could see my hand, you might feel better.
I mean, I know you can see the top of your deck, top 6 cards, so I don't know how much better it can be for me.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, you got it. You got this one. GG's. GG's.
Good game.
I can't win through that. That is so overpowered. Oh my gosh. It's still good.
So that was actually a pretty bad game, I think. On it, like in reality, we whiffed twice, and that was still enough to get the win in the long run, which is, I guess, a testament to how powerful the deck can be. That we didn't get the like turn 4 Jankum out win, and we still got there. You were a little late on grasps, Crim. You were close. You had 1. You needed only 2 more, and you would have probably won.
I had the second one actually. It was in my hand. That was the issue.
Oh, you were close.
There's just too many cards that are like dead game 1, right? So like I need to get rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to sideboard this matchup too. What do we do here? What does this do? 5 damage to a creature with flying. Okay, I think we'll avoid that. Chandra seems decent. Maybe like Chandra in. Is that actually worth it? Kozilek's return in 5 damage. Yeah, maybe we just bring in more returns. That might be better. Bring in the returns. Don't go up the Chandras. And go down like contingency plan and... I mean, I guess we're really an all-in combo deck. Like, that's what we are. We're a combo deck. We're trying to pull off this combo. I don't believe there was hate in the format. That's part of why this deck was so dominant in its day, is hate didn't exist. There wasn't Pithing Needles. There wasn't Graveyard Hate. So I think that there was just not enough hate around.
All right, I'll take the play on this one, Seth. I don't think you need to go first.
That's a good choice.
But there's only 1 land. All right, whatever. I'll just keep this.
Wait, my deck's illegal now? I will keep this hand. Ooh. Yeah, I'll just play this. All right, here we go. Oh, that's no fair.
I mean, it's fine. It's just a Grim Flayer. You'll be okay. Oh, it's not even a Grim Flayer.
I don't like the fact that it filters through your deck for you. That's what I'm worried about more than taking a little bit of damage. So this is a Liliana the Last Hope deck, right?
Yep.
It is. There it is. That does slow down our Marvel by a turn, but I think it's worth it.
Legitimately, I have played this to the point where I try to just ultimate Liliana before you can deal with it.
Yeah, that is
actually how I beat like these kind of decks.
Yeah, it could work. It only has what, +4 turns? That could get there.
Just does okay. If I recall, Harness Lightning doesn't hit my Planeswalkers.
Nope. I honestly am not, out of sight of like Ulamog or like Emrakul, I'm not really sure I can just kill a Planeswalker.
Yeah. I have legit just won through an emblem, so that's how I've done it. And I'm gonna hope it works here.
Well, let's go scrying. Ooh, Maggots of the Moo! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Crim said Liliana is literally, or chat said Liliana is literally Crim's last hope.
It's true though. It's very true. How you feel about this tireless tracker, Seth?
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
I mean, I would prefer you not drawing cards, but I can't stop it. Emrakul is the banned card
All right, your
from
turn.
Crim's deck.
Like a very real line here, I'm not even kidding, is to try to ultimate Liliana.
Well, I mean, it might work because all we're doing is puzzle knotting at the moment. And you could start drawing cards potentially.
Potentially, we'll see.
I think we should do. I think we should do this now.
If it's blowing up the tireless tracker, it's correct.
Yeah, I gotta do it before you get another clue. All right, here go.
Ha! I didn't draw land, so
They are some puzzling
I have to actually
plays.
do this. I'm gonna do something here.
No, this deck is correct. This deck was
Oh! Where are my manas?
This was played. This was the version right around when Kaladesh released. Kaladesh released, and Emrakul was banned in January, and this was banned later. So there was a time when you had both of these. This was like Pro Tour Kaladesh era. Came from a 5-0 league from Adele.
Hey, can you hear me real quick?
Yeah, you're good. Sorry, chat was saying they thought my my deck was illegal, and I was explaining that there indeed was a time when Aetherworks Marvel had both Emrakul and Ulamog. There was like multiple banning, so there was a short time with Emrakul and Ulamog, and then they banned Emrakul, and the deck continued with just Ulamog, and then they banned Marvel like a few months after that.
Right. More so, I thought, like, because it was saying, like, I was getting the swirl on my Moto, and it's saying waiting for server.
Oh, that's weird. I haven't really seen that before. I have bad news for you, Crim. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Spin it to win it. Ouch.
Ouch for who?
Me? I mean, I guess that's not
That's
the end of the
pretty good.
world, but it doesn't win, and now you can kill my Marvel if you have an answer. Dingus
Wait.
Squad, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so there was a brief window when this all did exist together. Ooh, let me see Winterwolf. Welcome to the Fishbowl, Winterwolf 26.
boy.
Thank you for
So
your
we're gonna try
subscription.
for this.
What are we naming? Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ulamog,
Crim's deck.
the Cecil's Hunger.
Emrakul. Emrakul was banned. I mean, that does lessen the number of ways I have to win. Like, now I have just Emrakul, essentially, to hit, which is a little sketchy.
Yeah, and, like, actually, Emrakul is something I can actually deal with. Whereas, like, the indestructible clause of Ulamog is not something I can deal with.
And, Emrakul can't get rid of Liliana, if that's part of your plan. Well, can just directly exile it, at least.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we hit this time.
Yeah. That's not good. So this is where the problem comes. If I do not draw a land, I am dead.
I think we leave Kozilek's Return in the graveyard. You need a land?
And I hope you don't draw my land, because if you draw the land, then my turn is really over.
Well, we'll see. The moment of truth.
I need you to not have to not hit a land off my draw. Okay, cool. Now I need to hit a land.
Oh, you're gonna try to dark petition for something. I say. Oh.
I had the naturalists to blow up the Marvel, but I just didn't hit 5th land.
Right, that makes sense. Ugh, how do we do this?
There's realistically only one play here, I think. Luckily, since I'm mana screwed.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of options.
Haha! Being mana screwed means you have to deal with it too.
I don't think.
Yeah, you built my forest.
Yeah, we don't want you to draw that. That is more or less the game.
Yep.
Kill Lily.
Yep.
And your go.
I think. Well, you don't have Annihilator, so that's the good news. Ah.
Ooh, well, Quagmire is. Oh yeah, we could have. Ooh, wow, that actually would have been sweet.
This is so bad.
Yeah, I think you're right. That would have been. That actually would have worked, wouldn't it? That would have been. That would have been a really good line. Ooh, that's a really good play.
Now you get another spin.
Good call, chat. That would have been the perfect play. Ooh, I totally missed it. I mean, that's a punt. That is kind of like a in-depth line, but that is a punt. Ooh, chat pointed out that I punted there, and what I should have done, and I think they're very right, is what I should have done is turn on Hissing Quagmire, Liliana Hissing Quagmire, so it had 0 power to attack into Emrakul.
Oh yeah, you could have done that too, but I mean, yeah, that would have definitely set me back a land.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Although it doesn't matter. Missing the 5th land, I think, lost me the game already. It feels pretty over here because all you have to do is just crack your puzzle knots, and you'll have more than enough to spin again. Because I'm now like 2 turns behind because I have to kill the Emrakul, meaning you get another turn with Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, you're still not in good shape for sure. Because I do get to keep spinning.
It's over. It's over. It's legitimately over. I don't see how I can win from here. Because I kill your Emrakul, and I mean, I guess you whiff, right? That's my out here.
Yeah, whiffing. I mean, if I hit an Emrakul, you're done. But if I whiff here, then who knows? And you did exile the Ulamog, so I don't have that many finishers.
And I know I have Spell Mastery.
Yeah. Do you? Yeah. And then Ruinous Path, sure. And that gets us an energy. Well, here it is.
Right. I mean, you have do you get energy again when you sack? Oh yeah, you have essentially 12 cards to hit another Emrakul.
Can we hit the Emrakul? So we get energy, we get 2 energy, we get to scry.
Yeah.
To the bottom.
2 to the bottom or 1?
2 to the bottom.
Okay, so not Emrakul.
And spin it to win it. Ugh. Okay, you're alive.
For 1. At least now I know that you don't get to immediately kill me, but
yeah,
that's a problem.
It'll get there eventually, maybe.
I mean, I have a 7.
That's not that many turns.
Oh, and you just got another Marvel. So even now, if I answer this Marvel, I'm still in trouble.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to deal with the Marvels at this point.
All right, Infinite Obliteration, Emrakul.
Oh, that'd be so bad.
And then you're on win. Actually the Crane. Well, no, you have the Crane.
Well, yeah, I guess I wasn't really considering that a legitimate plan, but I guess technically I could crane you.
You're live. You're live with the Crane right now.
Oh, go cranes! Go cranes!
Are
we killing Marvel?
No.
We're gonna hit. I mean, if we keep spinning, ooh. All right.
This is how I get around it. I have to hope you miss again.
I mean, if we keep spinning, we gotta hit eventually.
protect myself.
Oh, that stops the crane.
Yeah, I actually have
No.
to stop the crane here. Yeah, you have another 12 cards to hit Emrakul, so at that point, you'll have already seen your whole deck.
Oh, there they are.
Yep.
Well, I will say this went almost exactly like I imagined.
Yep, you got it.
You even
Yeah, I just don't see it happening. Like, we could have potentially won that game if we had hit the whatever, the naturalist or whatever on turn 5 when you missed the first time.
yeah, I feel like sadly the way that matchup goes, I feel like you're at such a huge disadvantage that you're basically just hoping that I whiff. Like
Yeah.
I don't think if each of our decks like function like average to good, I don't think you have any like realistic shot. You even had the infinite obliteration there to get rid of one of my big finishers, and you had like some decent stuff, but you're kind of just hoping that I whiff a couple times and maybe you could piece it together from there, which is a tough
Yeah.
spot to be in as far as like winning consistently.
The only way I'm getting your marvels is either A, blowing it up, or using Transgress the Mind or Duress, right? Like, I'm hoping to hit those early, and then just ripping your cards and then sticking a threat. Unfortunately, just couldn't get there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's surprising. I think
Yeah.
that's about how that matchup should play out, and that's kind of been a bit of a theme. Is we've seen fair decks in general struggle with the more unfair decks, and this was
Yeah.
the case. You were definitely the fairer of the two decks, and I was definitely the more unfair of the two decks, and that kind of showed out. Like you didn't even actually get enough mana where you could have cast an Emrakul, right? Like you got up to what, 4
Nope.
or 5 mana, and that's enough for us to start spinning for Emrakuls. You still need like several more lands, and your clock is not bad. Like Tireless Tracker, Grimflayer, those are good cards, but Kozilek's Return is brutal, especially after boarding when I can go up to 4 of them. That seems like a really
Yeah.
big issue for the creature beatdown plan.
Because, like, the front side of Kozilek's Return deals with most of my threats, and then obviously the back side kills it too, all my stuff. So, very difficult to beat your deck. So, just if you can get lucky, then that's great, but otherwise, it just feels like you're a huge underdog in that. But now we're on to Ramunap Red, so I'll actually have some kind of a clock.
Yes. So our next round is Ramunap Red against Temur Reclamation, and I'm actually pretty curious about how this is going to play out. So, my initial thought was you would be very heavily favored. Like, I figured that your deck would be fast enough, you just run me over. After seeing the exact build, I'm playing like one of the last builds I could find before Wilderness Wreck was banned. Having 4 Ether Gusts, maybe there's a shot. At the same time, I also have 3 negates, 4 Mystical Dispute. You could tell that this was from kind of the end of Wilderness Wreck's reign, when the meta was like very inbred and you were trying to fight other Wilderness Wreck decks, because I have a lot of cards that are going to be pretty bad against your 1-drop red aggro deck. So I still think you probably run me over. Maybe there's some miracle that I draw my Ether Gust and none of my negates and Mystical Disputes and I got a shot. But I think as bad as the last matchup was for you, I think this one's probably about that bad for me.
Yeah, like, this is going to come down to just your Ether Gust, because that card was not around during Ramunap Red. Ether Gust does just hose any card of your choice from my deck, right? And the big appeal of this Ramunap Red is the fact that Hazoret at the time only got Grasp of Darkness, right? Like, that was like one of the few ways to actually deal with it. So you having Ether Gust will be able to tuck that, do whatever, and that's very, very problematic.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think I'll feel lucky if we pull it out, but you never know. The Ether Gusts are good. I do get a couple Uros for life gain, so who knows?
Yeah.
Like, stranger things have happened, but I think that Ramunap Red is the best red aggro deck we've had in recent years. I think we both agreed last week before we started the band bracket. I think we both mentioned Ramunap Red is maybe a sleeper that could like run the table and get to the top 4, maybe get to the finals, and I still think it's a deck that is probably pretty underseeded and underrated.
Yeah, like this list is the one from I forgot which Pro Tour it was, but Seth Manfield played it, and it does have Ramunap Ruins in it, and that card was very good in its standard life.
All right, well, I'm going to send you the challenge. We will get on to our penultimate round of the day, stealing that from Rich Hagen, I think, always says that at the Pro Tour. So yeah, and as far as our first round, I believe that where we're at, based on the straw poll, is from our earlier rounds today, Temur Marvel clearly moved on. There's no debate
Yeah.
about that. Based on the straw poll from the chat, it looks like they've declared Golos Field the winner over vehicles.
Sure.
So I think it's going to be Golos Field and Marvel moving on to the top 8.
Seems good. I'm gonna run to the restroom once again. I have had a lot of water.
And a lot of boba. All right, so who do you like in this one? Top it up, Red. Jay Stein, welcome to the Fishbowl. And Alpha Channel, first time sub. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Yeah, we got 2 more matches tonight. We have this one, Ramunap Red versus Temur Rec, where I'm really expecting to get run over. Like, I think Ramunap Red is just going to run me over. And then the last one is going to be interesting. Crim gets to play his baby, plays a bunch of Teferis. I get the combos with Copycats. I think that might be the most interesting round. I actually don't know how that plays out. You're a cool guy, but Crim has neat hair. Oh, well, thank you. I said on Twitter this was the only match that Crim would win. Well, so far that has been true for today. It's last week it was mostly Crim winning. This week so far it's shifted. Although I do think that this week I felt like I had the better decks for the most part, and last time Crim had the better decks.
I'm back.
Tominup was just a typo. I find myself interested in the Spirit Stroke. That's one of the biggest reasons to have a beard, is so you can stroke it. Like, what's the point? What's the point of growing a beard if you can't stroke it and look smart? Like a professor.
Can you resend me the challenge?
Yes. Resending. All right, go easy on me, Cram. No 1-drops, no Hazarets.
You don't got to worry about that. Huh, it's odd. Why doesn't it show my, oh, there, wait, no, still doesn't show the deck. Oh, there it is. Cool, got it.
So I got to ask you, Cram. I know we think of you as a control player. Have you ever been like an aggro player for tournaments or anything? You mentioned there was a Spiky Crim in the past. Did Spiky Crim ever think Ramunap Red or something similar was like the best deck and played in tournaments?
Zombies. When Zombies was competitive, not an Amonkhet actually. I mean, blue-black zombies from like Innistrad era.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Crawler.
that's sort of aggro. Aggro adjacent.
Yeah, does Delver count? Delver's kind of aggro, right? Delver's pretty aggro.
Oh, do we keep this? Alexa, stop. I said something that triggered Alexa. I don't think we can keep this. Well, you know what? We keep it. I think it's not good, but I don't know if we can hope for more than this. Ugh. I mean, we got
Alexa. What is anime?
Ooh. Yeah. Well, how about a bearding pool tapped? Go.
All right, that seems good. I like that.
Manticore product. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Oh, that's so many 1-drops, Crim. So many 1-drops.
If you have an engineered explosives, we're going bye-bye.
Oh yeah, that's what I need, or a Chalice of the Void on one, something.
Yeah.
All right, you're go. Oh boy.
Don't be so scared, Seth. You're fine.
Oh my god, another one, Crim?
That's all the deck is.
Oh, that's so many 1-drops.
Literally just 1-drop tribal.
Oh, bearding pool? Yeah, Blast Zone would be sweet. Yeah, well, we take 1 billion. Oh no, well, you got the shock this time.
Yeah, this time we have shock, for sure.
9?
You might be.
That's not much life.
But it's okay, because you're about to go, Growth Spiral, and you're about to drop Wilderness Wreck. Shock that, and you won't. Oh.
Oh. do we even like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Well, I mean, our deck is called Team Reclamation.
Yeah, you don't sit around and not play the Reclamation, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we got to do. I'm still not sure that we're not just like straight up dead, but maybe we're not straight up dead. No spells. I think we got to get wrecked down this turn and then Uro next turn. I don't think we die this turn. We don't have enough spells to get it back anyway. We get to leave up a counter. We get to Ether Gust something. And then next turn,
let me think here.
we Uro. Oh, and Bombat Courier's stacking up the cards.
Yup, but you are right. There are no spells that I want to cast yet.
Suspicious.
I don't have anything. Or I mean anything that's useful or that I can cast.
I have a spell I want to cast.
No, you don't. Pass? All right, sure. No. Why?
It gets
Why?
even better.
Did you draw all your Ether Gusts?
Not exactly.
Very good. All right. Huh.
Yeah, I mean...
guess. Yeah, what's your target?
Yeah, we're just going to hit some of the 1-drops. It slows you down a little. I don't know if this is enough for me to get back in the game, but... Yeah, Crim's the dirty aggro player. Double Ether Gust is good. Like, that's as much as we can hope for. Ooh, sneaky. I mean, I guess that's pretty dead against my deck, so that's a good play.
That's the problem. Ugh.
All right, so we go to 6.
Yep.
Uro?
Oh. No!
Back up to 9?
A counter spell, pretty much.
Yeah, all right. Back to you.
Where's your red mana?
Yeah, we haven't hit any red mana yet. 2-match wins from Mythic? Congrats, Obvious! Get there! You can do it! Wow. I wonder if I'm close to stabilizing. Are we winning now, chat? We might actually just be winning now. I thought I was going to get run over for sure.
Let me think here. So if I attack...
I'll block with my face.
Yes, that seems about correct.
Opinion on this Hellish Swarm 4-color plus one counter
that
token
makes
theme.
that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a
Okay.
sweet idea. I
All
mean,
right,
it
let's
looks,
go and attack first.
at a glance, it definitely looks sweet. It's hard to take it 100-card singleton decks on stream fully, but it looks sweet. Oh yeah, you get to draw a ton of cards at some point too.
At some point, I will.
Someday. We actually really want Crim to cast a spell so we can double dispute so we can get back Uro. I think that's like what we want most
I'm
of
not
all.
sure which version of your deck is. I was just worried that I held on to this instead of doing it before combat because I was afraid you might have the wolf.
Well, I don't have the wolf, but...
Okay, that's fine, right? Like that's cool. Wait, what? Given. You're good. Ah, very good. I see.
Yeah, I feel like...
Yeah, I think you've pretty much stabilized here.
Maybe. Like, the Uro's good. Getting back Uro's huge. Even if it means using all of our counters. I mean, I don't know what...
Yeah. So if I had one land at you would have already been dead.
You had Hazoret, I assume.
At some point, like a while ago. But now that you've got Uro, I don't know. I mean, I guess I just pop this at this point. There's no point in keeping this card in hand. You getting to untap is like so painful every turn, and you have an Uro to keep gaining life.
Yeah, I really hate this deck. I feel guilty just playing it.
I mean, yeah, like I would like to like see if I can get through the Uro, but I'm not really sure I can. Right? Because once you attack, you gain life. You're at 13. This is way too late to draw this land.
Yeah, Uro's that's a card that didn't exist with when Ramunap Ruins was a deck the first time.
Right. And see, like, had I had this Hazoret earlier, you would have been dead, right? But I kept missing on lands. And I wasn't sure if I should pop the Bomat Courier, but it looks like it's about locked up.
Well,
yeah.
If
you're attacking, it's definitely locked up.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, definitely going to block.
I haven't actually counted. Hopefully this works the way I hope it does. So we'll kill this Soulscar Mage. Another one of those.
So you have 4, 8. Oh my gosh. Can you kill me this turn?
I don't know. I haven't counted. I don't think so.
You at least get to reload your hand though, and you may not kill me this turn, but I know you're not dead either. So, like, there's nothing I can draw that kills you either.
Yeah, I think what I do that guarantees me the win is.
Right, like you can just pop my Bomat Courier, and there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, that was my thinking. Like, I can't quite kill you. I could almost kill you, but I can definitely kill the Bomat Courier and probably draw into another expansion explosion, and it should be hard for you to win without those 3 cards.
Yeah, the Aether Gust, like, once again, Aether Gust was big, right? Like, I mean, we had you for pretty much that game, and once again, Uro and, like, Wilderness Reclamation just stabilized it. That's GG's.
Good game.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, I mean, I hit the expansion explosion and another Wilderness Rec, and I don't think you can, with one draw, there's no way you can 11 me, so you were 100% dead the next turn.
Yeah, that's just too much for me to keep up with.
Ugh. Maybe we
have...
Like,
Aether Gust is really, really good for you, so... like, just... And, like, I mean, granted that now I'll actually get, like, a ton of, like, the useless cards out of my deck, which will feel nice, but...
Yeah, I also have some decent sideboard options, so I don't know. Like, I assume your deck improves, but I think mine does too.
I mean, Uro is just kind of like, how do I beat that card?
yeah. One thing that's been pretty consistent, outside of, like, the broken combo decks, is the broken decks from, like, 2019, 2020 have pretty consistently been more broken than the broken decks from just a couple years earlier.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, you just, like, the cards from, like, 2019 forward do so many things, right? You have Uro that draws you the card, gains you life, gives you a 6/6. So, I mean, no surprise that card is very good here. And Wilderness Reclamation, turns out having tons of mana every turn is not bad.
Oh, I'm going to be sad if Ramunap Red goes out. Then, then we don't really have any aggro decks
I got a
left.
mulligan twice. Because the first hand was, like, all lands and a Hazoret. Can't keep that. This one's no lands.
Oh, no. No.
It's not looking promising, but...
Oh, well, that's magic for you. Ugh.
Yup. All right.
Well, at least you got a Falcon Wrath Gorger.
I mean, I'm not out of it. There's some things I can do here, so... Did I go first last game? I think I did, right?
I think you did, too.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the Bills are getting crushed?
Pull this one out.
That's not good. I mean, Hazoret can jank out games if you happen to have that on turn 4. Ooh, Earthshaker.
Yeah.
Even like these guys, like Earthshaker, that was a staple 2-drop. Compare that to Robber the Rich. even that, like, Robber just has so many more words on it, and it does so many more things. So even in that small case, just the new cards are almost always more busted.
Yeah. I mean, you're actually just seeing power creep, right? Like literally.
Yeah, we're in front of our eyes. The power is creeping. Alexa,
Oh, but you
dude,
know what
welcome to
hasn't
the
been,
Fishbowl.
been
Thank you so
reprinted?
much for your subscription.
This
Big Steve
piece
cheer
of
for you.
action right here. Boom!
Oh,
One to the
oh,
face.
oh boy. That's reverse cheaty land.
Yeah, that's reverse cheating. All right, in for 5. You're down to 10.
Well, I do get to gain a bit of life. I'm not close to getting it back though.
Yeah, I think you're all right because you get to play a land, right? It kind of pads your health a little bit here, so you can survive a little bit longer, which I don't want you to do. But
yeah, I don't know. I'm not super confident, honestly. I don't have enough cards for Uro. Grep Gunderson.
I'm literally just gonna jam.
And Alex, ooh, you might be. I think you might have this. Honestly, we'll see. And Alex and Do, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you.
Target creature can't block. Okay.
So we get a 5.
You have a sweeper?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there any way out of this? 1, 2. Ugh. Well, I guess desperation time.
Bomat Courier is such an amazing card. It's the only reason why I'm even able to just even be in this game. I think obviously outside of top decking, just nothing but action. But
yeah, no, I think that's true. That the card draw is so nice in a deck like this.
I don't even know. I don't remember what Falcon Wrath thing he does after. Gives other stuff madness, right? Or each vampire. Oh, it's it's literally just a 1-mana 2/1.
Yeah, I don't even think you have vampires. So let me see. I can blast zone.
But that's still 5 on board.
Yeah, so you got it. Good game.
Woo!
I got Wilderness Rex in hand, but I don't have a sweeper. It just lands. I couldn't get the Earl back in time, so I mean that's kind of what I imagine this matchup doing.
That was a but it felt like one more turn and I would have lost, right? It feels like I was one more you were a turn or 2 away from actually stabilizing and then dunking.
Yeah, you being able to go being on the play, I think was a big deal in that game. If I was on the play, then maybe it would have switched. And if you didn't have quite enough damage there, then but you also mulled to 5, and you still just played your stuff and attacked, and it got there.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Is the Crim Ramunap
I'm curious how hard do I board for your Ura? To the levels of magma spray or
the Moto freezing I think is because of push to talk. I keep holding down the Q button so I can talk, and then for some reason if I'm holding down the push to talk button, it does that weird lag thing until I let go of it. So no, it doesn't normally do that. It's a push to talk issue. All right, we get to play first this time.
I'm not a fan of that. Just gonna share that opinion with you right now.
Ooh, we're gonna keep this a little sketchy, but hopefully it's okay.
That's concerning.
We'll see.
So how many Ether Gusts are there?
Actually, well, I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, you're definitely keeping a hand that has Ether Gusts and or a Flame Sweep, right?
Yeah, we should have cracked that, I guess. Slight mistake. Yup. Get in there.
That can't block. You got me. So 3 damage. Here comes the Uro turn. And I believe we are going to see an Uro. Yep.
Yeah, there's the Uro. Can we draw a land, though?
Yep. So our last turn was just nullified.
That's
so wild.
This is playing into your favor, though.
No land. Your hand is really good.
Hey, what's up, debate, bro? How are you? Yeah, we should have cracked that land earlier. That was a small punt. Another 1-drop. Ooh, another Earthshaker. That's so much damage.
But is it enough? Because you can just sweep the board at any point, and then I'm in trouble. But I also kind of need to empty my hand, so for no specific reason, I just need to empty my hand, you know?
Yeah, I wonder why that would be. Oh yeah, the missing of land drops here is pretty sketchy.
Well, and that's what red deck is here for. Red deck loves punishing a good old deck that is going to miss some land drops, right? So
Yeah, I mean that is what mono red does. Ooh, I forgot the Seagate Wreckage was in that deck.
all right, let's see it. Which one is getting ether gusted?
Uh,
Or no, I guess you can just stomp. I mean, all that's it's all good.
and let's scorch.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it gets rid of
So
it forever
annoying.
with which is nice.
Yeah.
Still down to 10 though, and now.
At
Ooh.
least I know you aren't close to playing Uro. At least you're 2 turns away from playing Uro. Unless, of course, you drew another Uro and then drop double land this turn.
Oh, I'm not happy about
Oh,
that. I think it's necessary, but I'm definitely not happy about it.
I'm very curious. Oh my gosh, I have.
Are we flooding out? I mean, Ramunap Ruins does help protect against that a little bit.
Maybe. We'll find out.
Ugh, how do we do this? All right, I think we just. Yeah, let's do this.
Uh huh. Expansion copying that.
Yup.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Maybe. You're still pretty far ahead.
See, I mean,
We deal with a couple things, but I'm still going at least to 7. You got the Ramunap Ruins. You probably have a Hazoret in hand.
the issue is how many lands do I keep dropping with this darn Hazoret? Because I have not missed a land drop.
Oh,
boy.
you you have the Hazoret, but you can't get empty-handed. That's a bummer.
I mean, if I don't draw a land for 1 turn, that would be pretty cool. Oh,
Well,
that is
let's
such a
double our
magic
mana.
card. I think I go for the Ramunap ruins here. That
Yeah,
at least puts you down to 5.
Crim is playing a
At some
Ramunap
point, you'll have
Red.
to tap out, right? So sure.
Down to 5. I mean, Soulscar Mage and Burn Spells could get there, and these Ramunap Ruins. The reach, I mean, this is why Ramunap Red or Ramunap Ruins end up getting banned. It's just like the reach it provides.
Yeah.
Did you draw another land?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's awkward. Hmm. Okay.
I am presenting lethal. Whether or not I actually get to do it is up to you.
Well, we can't gust it because if we gust it, then land. Wait. I guess he can't Hazoret this turn. All right, let's copy it.
That's a pretty good copy.
The problem is this Hazoret. All right, that's fine. Wow, this is real close. Super close. Wow, this is close. Down to 2. Gorger, Hazoret in hand.
All right. I mean, so you know what's going down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure your last card's Hazoret, so
Could be.
hopefully it's not Shock.
Oh, that's really good. It was the green source that you needed too.
Yeah, the green source was super key.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much like now flooding out a little too hard here. How do I get around your Uro? Right? Like how do you just like Uro just can carry this deck? You only play 2, right?
There's one more in the sideboard, but yeah, it's yeah, not that
Yeah,
many.
like I don't know if this deck can like beat that at this point now. I mean, we'll see. Oh, yeah, sure.
I mean,
oh yeah,
I did shock to put it in, so I only gained one
yeah.
technically.
Yeah, sure.
We'll see. And I spent a lot of my expansion explosions. Well, okay. I mean, yeah, huh.
Because now, if I don't kill you, like if I don't do anything, you scry. Oh my gosh. Did I? Oh my gosh, that's so upsetting.
What did you draw? What did you draw? Oh my goodness, another one. Wow, you were so close to closing out this match, like ridiculously close.
Yeah, like if so, like example, if I could dodge Uro, I'd be fine. I don't have I have been drawing all lands, so
Yeah, you have flooded out. I mean, you even sacked a land, and you still have a ton on the battlefield.
yeah. Because the thing here is like post board. I guess like we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like there is an out, and it does require you not to have anything in hand and for you to attack.
Well, we're gonna attack.
Yeah, and then I gotta draw what I'm looking for.
No land.
So you didn't draw a land, so that's already a bad spot for me.
Maybe we'll draw one off this.
Nah, I'd rather you just stop drawing cards.
I mean, that's kind of what this deck does. Just draw cards.
Yeah, it's
All right. We will pass.
Oh boy.
Untap a bit. Oh no. Can you burn me for 8 somehow? No. Alright. Down to 6. Yeah, these Uros are so brutal against aggro.
Yup. If Uro were in Ramunap Red format, I don't think Ramunap Red would have dunked as hard as it did.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, everyone was saying, like, oh, aggro needs to be better in our most recent standards, but maybe it is just like Uro is so busted that no matter how, like, because Ramunap Red was a bannably good aggro deck, like, maybe Uro's just so insane and Omnath's so insane that it just, like, doesn't even matter. Like, if you had Goblin Guide in standard with Uro and Omnath, would it even make a difference?
Sure, and like so, like right now, like I can technically try to.
I have bad news for you, Crim.
Yeah, you're probably gonna kill it, right? I mean, even then, you would be at 1 even if you didn't deal with this, and then you'd go back up to 4, and I would also die because that's 14 damage.
Oh, I didn't even realize I didn't realize I had lethal, but I do.
I'm just dead. I'm just dead.
Wow.
Uro single-handedly won that game.
Yeah, that won the whole match, honestly. Like that was it, because you had decent starts, and just Uro comes down and shuts it down. You gain 3, then you gain 3 more the next turn, and that's just too much. The margins.
Yeah. Like, so I brought in Scavenger Grounds and Seagate Wreckage too, because there's 2 lands out of the sideboard, because you do play Reality Smashers post board, and you also bring in Glory Bringer. So you just have more threats that just have haste and swing upon immediately hitting the board. But they're all around the 4 or 5 mana slot.
Yeah, that does make sense. I think that's a good choice. I also have like Elder Gargaroth after sideboarding, and I get just a ton more removal. I get Sweepers, I get Scorching Dragonfires. I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, I really thought Ramunap Red was heavily favored, but I think maybe I was underestimating just like how brutal Uro is in specific. Like, I feel like that was the match, really. Like, if I had Uro, I won. If I didn't have Uro, you beat me, and that's it.
As simple as that. Like whether or not you had Uro is all it came down to, and you did. We lost. I mean, the first game I was close. I just needed 1 land. I was so like, really, we need to steal the game 1s. So this way, like the red deck, when it eventually goes second, sure, you could give that game away. And then game 3, that's when you try to pull it back.
Yeah, and I think that's true. If you would hit that land and Hazoret won in game 1, you would have won that second match on the Multi-5 with the aggro start, and we'd be having a very different conversation. And I think, honestly, you did run a bit poorly. Game 1, you didn't get the 4th land for Hazoret. Game 3, you had, 9 lands or something? You were sacking Ramunap Ruins like crazy. You still had a ton of lands on the battlefield.
I was on my way to hard casting like Ugin. So
Yes, yeah. Maybe that should have been your Emrakul deck rather than Green
yeah,
Black
yeah.
Delirium. You were actually closer to casting out a Ramunap red. All right, Crim. We have one more match. Our final match of the night. Our final match of our first round of this tournament, and that is one of the most infamous band decks in a while. 4-color Copycat on my side, so I'm sure people are familiar with it. The deck has a lot of energy synergies, which is where the deck kind of ended up. Rather than being a full-on combo deck, it was actually at the end kind of like some energy stuff, some rogue refiners, and also the ability to just go infinite with Felidar Guardian and Saheeli Rai, which is kind of the hallmark of the deck. Crim, you're playing what you love most in all of Magic. Tell people about your deck a little bit.
Okay, so if you remember a card called Teferi Time Raveler, you might have forgotten about it. But yeah, so it's playing a full play set of that, and it's playing Teferi Hero of Dominaria. It's the Esper control deck that was really, really strong right out the gates when War of the Spark was released. This is the version right before Hero of Precinct 1, and everybody realized that Teferi Time Raveler like banned counterspells out of the format, essentially. So you were still playing Esper control from like the Dominaria standard.
Oh yeah, I what do you think about this matchup? Like, I'm actually a little scared. I guess I was scared last time and it worked out, so maybe that doesn't mean much, but I don't know. I feel like you have the interaction to stop the combo. So I guess I'm hoping that like the rogue refiners and kind of the value-y stuff can grind you down and attack your planeswalkers a little bit. I also like
Yeah.
this is 2017. This is not an era where you just have like Heroes Downfall stuff going on. So I'm looking at my deck list. I'm like, oh, I got like Harness Lightnings. I got like Oath of Chandras. They all
Yeah,
just
that's
say
right.
like opponents or creatures. Does my deck actually have a way to kill a Teferi? And I don't think it does, in all honesty. I guess
It
I
does.
could maybe negate it or something, but
Yeah. You can counter it. Obviously, you have to hope there is no 3 fairy out. You can counter it. And of course, the best removal for anything like that is, of course, player removal. So you just hope
that's
to combo off.
that's gonna be my goal. Try to combo you off, kill you to get the fairies off the battlefield.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. Last round of the night. Who moves on? The 2 seed, 4-color Copycat. The 15 seed, Esper to Fairy Control. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Also, I missed a sub here.
What does chat think on that one? I'm not even sure, actually.
Emoji! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chat is mixed, although I think more people are saying control.
Comes down to, like, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Because you can still just combo out of nowhere. And as long as you have the combo, you're always in the game, right?
Yeah, I always have a chance. That is true. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot Teferi tucking himself. Oh, Crim.
Oh, yeah, that's
Crim.
so if I get to that point, are we just going to concede, or do you want me to do that over and over?
No, if we get to the point where you have the game, I tend to scoop pretty aggressively to stuff like that. So if we get to the point where you got it locked up, I will scoop for sure.
Hypothetically, if that were the only way I won the game, you know?
Yeah. Hypothetically, if I'm dead, I'll just scoop.
I mean, I have to get to that point. There's still, like, yeah, we'll worry about that when we get there.
Hopefully,
that's banned in Pioneer.
Hopefully,
That's banned in Pioneer, or was.
It was unbanned now. Hopefully, I just combo you on turn 4 and we don't have to deal with Teferi tucking.
That's weird, because I'm thinking the opposite of that. Please don't combo me on turn 4.
Control if they draw well. Yeah, I mean, Teferi shuts down interaction pretty well, which is
All
a
right.
concern.
Here we go. I'm F6. There's no mystical dispute in this deck, so you're good.
Well, I will take advantage of this window and start making energy. Ooh, that's a good one.
We'll see how long I can live for.
I guess we do this.
All right. And here comes Saheeli, I assume? Yeah.
Saheeli starts scrying and pinging. Maybe that's my win con, is just pinging.
Yeah, at this point, Saheeli could just get there, right?
Well, I expect you might have a 3-mana Planeswalker of your own coming soon.
I mean, I have to have it, so that's the one thing. Will I?
Yeah, I mean, if we find Cat and
we
Crim
target
doesn't
from
have
the yard?
interaction, we can just win the game. Like, that is the power of the combo. Saheeli, Felidar Guardian, game over.
Just shocking in passing.
Suspicious.
Oh, it was on an accident. I don't know how that shot got there. It's so awkward. Please don't play it.
I guess we attack.
Seems reasonable. You don't want to just tap out and combo?
I would have liked to, but I don't know. You got mana up. Might have to. I mean, if I attack you enough time with Servant of the Conduit, you're gonna have to tap out eventually, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so Healy hitting Planeswalkers back in the day would be helpful. What does this do?
I'm down to 7 now, right? Because, I mean, yeah. Like,
yeah, you're getting there. Oh. Why are you not playing anything, Crim? What is going on?
I mean, I have removal. That we do know.
Yeah. Well, I guess we do the same thing. Saheeli's Scry is actually pretty relevant. I've been able to put a couple of cards that I really didn't want to the bottom.
And you are legitimately pinging me down right now, so like it is happening.
Yeah, I guess technically you are at 7, oddly, somehow.
I mean, I've also dealt a free 4 to myself, so I'm sure you don't hate that whatsoever. But
yeah, the Shocklands have helped. Are we Chemisters inciting?
We're gonna force the negate out of your hand if you have one.
Ooh, that's good, and that gains you back life.
That it does.
Ooh. So Oath hits a creature, and then when a Planeswalker comes into play, we get to deal 2 damage on that step.
All right.
Well, I guess we keep attacking.
Yeah. It is very possible I just die like from this card.
Yeah, I mean, that's not why Servant of the Conduit's in the deck, but whatever works.
You told me you weren't playing Temur aggro. What is this?
Whirly Boy?
Huh.
That's fine, right? You don't care about that.
I do actually care about that.
Oh, and it gains life. Ugh. That undoes 1.5 Servant of the Conduit attacks. I don't know if I can deal with that.
That it does.
And you're getting close to flipping this search. The winner is playing Richard on Jund. And probably beating him.
What are you doing over there, Seth? That's my question. What are you doing over there?
I mean,
I know you're hitting me. That I do know.
Servant? How about...
What damage has the servant done?
A lot. What if there's 2 of them? Double the clock. Oh, if I win with Servant of the Conduits, I'm going to be so happy. It seems so unlikely. You're going to Wrath at some point.
That is the goal.
Alright. Yeah. Back to you. Why is there not a Nexus of Fate deck? Nexus of Fate was never banned officially in Standard. I guess it, like, was in Best of One, but I don't think that... I don't know. I don't know if that really counts. I
want that, actually. Turns out.
Oh, dear. That's a bad sign. Your deck was Settle the Wreckage Era, right? So you could have Settles?
I mean, Ixalan is legal. Ixalan is legal. Ooh, actually, Cast Down's like kind of amazing against your deck, right?
Yeah, I mean, kills my combo pieces and just my dorks. I do have a lot of cards that are not great in my deck, that's for sure.
I mean,
I guess that's kind of normal against control, though, that you're gonna have some dead cards. Yeah,
and like on top of that, like considering like what format your deck is built for, you know what I mean? Like naturally, yeah.
Copycat, the
Um,
challenge of Copycat Budget Magic is making the mana work, because you need at least 3
pretty funny,
colors, and
actually.
often 4. Tech Tool, welcome to Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you.
I think I actually have to respect the fact that you will burn me out.
Oh, I feel like it's slipping away now that this is contest flip. Like, I feel like where you were last matchup, where so close, but then the door is just going to close here in a second.
Well, we'll see. I mean, you still have a lot of burn left in your deck.
Yeah. Well,
Now you got to start playing more stuff.
Playing stuff into your absorbs, just what you want. Bristles?
Let me think here. Yeah, you got that.
Oh, so that means you have a Wrath.
No, it doesn't.
I would expect so.
You got some burn for me? Wait, I don't know what instant speed burn you have.
3 fairy. 3 fairy was one in control.
Ah,
I actually don't. I mean, I like you being scared of the burn, but I don't actually think I have burn that can just go to your face. Unless maybe I'm missing it, but I don't think I do. Oh, there's a Teferi.
found it.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna have to. At some point, Crim might tap down.
Let me do this.
I mean, can't let the Hydra hit.
Just in case you have some shenanigans that I might need to leave up mana for.
All right. I wanted that to live.
I'm very sure of that. Yes, that seems like the correct thing to want.
Okay, get some energy.
Yeah.
How about a Felidare Guardian?
Yeah, that seems good. I mean, you get to blink anything, right?
Yeah, blink the Oath. Let's see if we can find some action.
Botanical Sanctum.
Not exactly what we were hoping for.
Hey, you know what? That closes out games. Having resources, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably a tough matchup for the Cat deck.
Teferi again. At some point, I'll find the other Teferi I'm looking for.
We've also kind of not drawn super well.
Does this resolve?
Oh, yes, it does.
It does. Okay.
Unfortunately.
It resolved? This is great.
I don't know if we...
All right, now I just got to not time out. That's the biggest thing here.
Felidare? Number 2?
Are you going to beat me down with a bunch of Felidars?
Well, you gotta do it the old-fashioned way. I can't go infinite, so I just gotta cast them and attack you with them.
Oh, yeah, seems good. I mean, I'm not going to counter that so you can place a Helium and win the game.
I could just make them blink each other forever until everyone leaves the stream and you get bored of playing.
Impossible.
I
play Teferi.
win.
Yeah, impossible. I play Teferi. This is the time of my life.
Yeah, Impact Tremors would do it.
Huh. So you have 3 cards in hand.
I do.
And they're probably not very good against me. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah, that could be true. Or very good at all, maybe. Arguably. Go 1-4 beatdowns. This is contest so good. Drawing an extra good... Okay, sure. This matchup feels pretty hard so far.
Yeah, I don't know how you... Like, after a certain point, like, I think I'm just okay with whatever you're doing, right?
Yeah,
I know exactly what I'm trying not to lose to.
That's interesting. I think that probably plays into it too, that you know well, my deck's doing really well, and you also know your deck really well, obviously, because you're the fairy player.
Yeah, I do play this deck a little bit. Uh-huh.
Um,
I mean, you got to jam the Saheeli, right?
I wish if I did, I probably would because I don't feel like it's getting any better if I wait. How about a Rogue Refiner?
Hmm. Uh, I mean, it's not a Saheeli.
Ooh, let me
Sure.
see, Lively. All right, so we get to draw a
Oath of
card.
Chandra only can target uh creatures for 3, and it's not until I start attacking your planeswalkers, right, that I take 2.
So Oath of Chandra hits creatures for 3, but if it's on the battlefield and I have a planeswalker come into play, it'll hit you for 2 on that end step.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are at 4. I have 4 power.
I am
Game,
just gonna find a board wipe.
game, scoop it up.
You've convinced me, Seth. You've convinced me.
Oh, the colorless
Now we get
deck
to draw
looks
step
looks
do that,
super
so that's pretty
sweet.
nice.
Uh,
Oh, that's very good, actually.
yeah, Teferi doing Teferi things.
I'm sure Chad is having the time of their life.
uh, oh, UFC Knights says they just saw the haunting episode of Spirits. Nice job, guys. So, Crim, shout out for the Spirits deck.
Oh, thank you. Let's just do this now.
So you're back up to 6. You get to Thought Seize Me, Draw Step,
Thought erasure.
Thought
Seth.
Eraser, whatever. It's even better technically because you get to Surveil. Yeah, well, now you know why I'm not casting anything.
You can. I'll just get rid of that. Ooh, I'll take that. That's on top. That's pretty good.
I actually feel like I'm pretty close to conceding at this point. Like I'm not quite there, but
This is the classic, like, way, right? Like, oh, I'm so miserable, and then that's like all. That's how you win, right?
like I'm just trying to think like is there any possible way that I can win from here? Like
Well, I know for a fact that like what I have on top is a thought erasure. So
all right, I'm going to with this Felidar Guardian gone, I'm just going to concede and go to game 2. Like I
okay.
know maybe it's an early scoop, but I think
Well, so I have
especially
my hand here. I'll show it.
okay. Oh,
I don't know if you can see it, but
yeah.
there it is.
2 absorbs, a chemist's insight, another is content to fairy. Yeah, like
Because my hand is absorb, Iskanta, Teferi, and then a chemist's insight. So
yeah, there's
it feels pretty good, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, nothing's 100% at that point, but I think I was probably 1% to win or something. I don't feel bad about scooping at that point. Ugh, unfortunately, my sideboard does not seem especially designed for your deck. Yeah, not having Planeswalker removal might end up being an issue in this matchup. That's one of the weird quirks of this tournament that we've seen is the decks are from different eras and different standards. Sometimes they match up oddly well for no reason, like having Ether Gust against Ramunap, and you're just like, whoa, like I just kind of accidentally win because I got the sideboard card in my main deck for completely unrelated purposes. Other times you're like, oh, I got a whole bunch of like release the gremlins in my sideboard and I got to deal with it to fairy. Like maybe that's not the most optimal. What was? Oh, so this was. I'm trying because my sideboard has like a million artifact destruction spells, like 6 artifact destruction spells. So this must have been warring against the deck we saw earlier, Mardu Vehicles. So this definitely looks like a Mardu Vehicles design sideboard. Oh no, are the Bills falling apart? Ugh. Well, maybe I'm glad that I'm missing the game tonight. Has Josh Allen reverted back into a pumpkin? All right. Well, last chance for the copycat. Can we make it happen? That sounds not
I
bad.
think this hand is I guess, tolerable, so I will keep it. All right. So I know post board, right? Like this deck used to like just bring in more like planeswalkers and counter spells. So the thing that's changed since then is that luckily this deck has Dovin's Veto. So like I know you can't just counter back my counter spells.
Ooh, that's actually kind of awkward. My deck, I don't want to tell you too much of my sideboard, but I will say it seems designed to fight against Mardu vehicles more than anything, rather
I
than
mean,
control decks.
yeah. And like at the time when this whole standard was going on, the answers were so versatile. You know what I mean for your deck. Like looking at it now, cast down would have been like wild in this format, right? Like think about how good cast down is here. Like just for 2 mana, I just get to blow up all your creatures. If you and if I get a negate or something out of you, that feels great too, right? Oh
Yeah,
boy,
I mean, I got a good hand at the moment.
I do.
for
Question is,
for 2017 Magic at least.
it is actually really good.
Maybe if you do again the main
And you get to spend
decks,
mana however you want.
but you adjust the
What a
sideboards
deal.
for the meta. Yeah, I thought
Okay,
about that. I don't know
that'll
if
take.
I feel like it's more fair to leave it the same. Um, well, let's just do this. Draw a card. Go. Well, maybe we can get the Temur mid range win as you shut down all my combo stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I like the idea of updating sideboards or not, honestly. Like, I kind of like the pureness of everyone having the same sideboard and it being historically accurate. But I can't see arguments both ways. Crim, 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 leaving up that mana.
Could be anything.
Hmm.
So it's not a removal spell yet.
Well, you're gonna counter something. Yeah, all right. How do you feel about a tireless tracker? Ooh. Wow, do you not have a counter, or you just very quickly decided not to counter it? Oh, I see.
Oh, you know what I realized? I should be playing around Blossoming Defense.
Oh yeah, Blossoming of Defense was a card that existed at this time.
Right? Like it was, right? So I think I actually should be playing around that.
Yeah, it might be worth it. Like, I don't know what the odds are of Copycat having it, but yeah, that is a concern.
Like
I
knowing that you have a bristling Hydra, you know what I mean? Like that I obviously need to like deal with, right?
Yeah, that could
Like
be a problem for you.
that is why even if I had a counter spell, right, I wouldn't use it on the tireless tracker.
Hmm. Okay. How about?
Like I would say almost like bristling Hydra might be more valuable than your planeswalkers.
Yeah, getting through all the targeted removal is pretty powerful.
Oh,
All
seems
right.
pretty good.
Well, I mean, we got a little beatdown going until you find Raz. Oh, you could have Settle, couldn't you? Let's crack this clue.
All right. I mean, geez, what do I do here? You have a
Well,
lot of stuff.
we're gonna attack into your settle the wreckage. If you want to settle me, Crim, settle me.
I do not. That's not what I want to settle.
What do you think about a planeswalker, perhaps? Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Uh,
Yeah, the Bills' defense has been really bad this year. Surprisingly bad. That's usually the strength. Shock? No.
no, we're not gonna do that. I promise you that. you know what? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and pass again, right? I mean, forced you to do a little bit more. All right.
I think we thop a bit, just a little.
Stop, 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 stop.
Attack you.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Down to 6.
Oath of Nis is kind of awkward tapping mana. How do we
but
stop
it
this?
probably is really helping out, right? Like, you wouldn't have been able to cast that Chandra. Worth the awkwardness. Worth the awkwardness.
Oh, we don't want to do this. Ugh. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We figured it out.
we did it? Did we do it?
It is helping us cast stuff, just very awkwardly.
Yeah, that resolves. I'm in like a lot of trouble now, right? Like,
wow. Yeah, I was not expecting that. If you don't have, if you don't have a counter, then you are kind of in trouble, maybe.
Yep, I've got a lot of lands.
Yeah, this game went pretty smoothly.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like doing exactly what you want to do, right? I mean,
yeah, this game was not about the combo at all, really, but was just able to pressure enough and have enough threats that you couldn't counter them all or kill them all. Teferi, maybe too late. A little cheeky for the 3-year resub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I mean, gotta make you have it. Yeah. Everything at Crim?
Yeah, I'm gonna be tapped down. So, do you have anything?
I don't have just straight up lethal. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you do next turn if I don't answer this Chandra, like for a fact.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you also have your creatures. So.
And a Saheeli.
Ooh, yeah. Well, okay, so now I have to draw my Elder Spell.
Yeah, you have to deal with 2 Planeswalkers now.
I do have the Elder Spell, so I mean, I just got to draw it.
Well, all right. Maybe we steal one. Kid Crib, top deck Elder Spell.
I did not. Okay, so.
Yeah, this deck had Attune with Ether,
draw here. What do I have?
Felidare Guardian, Rogue Refiner.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it.
Oh, we got one?
Yeah, I drew Land, Mortify, and Teferi, so not exactly the greatest there.
All right, well, it all comes down to this. The last round of the night. Esper Control, 4-color Copycat, 1-1. Who gets into the finals for the last round? Yeah, all the lists
this
are...
is close. I mean, that game 1 was perfect, right? That's kind of all you need to do. You just kind of just sit there and chip away at my health. I'll die somewhere along the way.
Yeah, I think that's probably my best plan in this matchup, honestly, is those kind of games with the combo being like a threat that you have to keep in mind and maybe like play around. Like, I think that's maybe how I get more value out of the combo than actually winning.
Because I have to
most of the time.
I don't just get to like tap out all willy-nilly whenever I want.
Yeah, you at least gotta keep in mind that, I could just die if I get too greedy with my tapping down.
Thought Erasure on 2, I missed that happening all the time.
That's a good one. My hand's still decent, though. Teferi, Time Raveler is the ban card from Crim's deck. Yeah, that's a good choice, I think.
Let's just try to mess with your curve, right?
Yeah, I would have liked to do something, get on the board before you can start leaving up all your expensive counters and Teferis. Oh, geez. Thought erasures for days. All right, take the combo piece.
I mean, it's just also a good card, right? I mean...
Yeah, I mean, especially against your deck, where if it sits out, the damage does add up eventually. You don't really have creatures to pressure. You need spells to get rid of it. All right. Rogue Refiner, draw card.
Seems good.
Rogue Refiner is a pretty decent card. Featherall with a gift sub from Dog of Myth. Thank you so much to both of you. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really? Tron? Thought Erasure Tron?
Yeah. You know, I think I'm gonna get rid of a more problematic card for sure.
That's a lot of surveilling, too. Rogue Refiner the original, or it kind of is,
I'll put that
sort
one in
of.
the yard. I don't
Minus
know
the life gain. Wow, did you just mill it to Fairy, Crim?
I did.
That does not sound like you.
It is weird to see that, isn't it?
Shocking, shocking.
Huh.
Well, you got Essence Scatter or something? Oh,
Nope.
right, just a Wrath?
That wasn't legal in this format, unfortunately.
Ooh, okay. Crim is on Esper control. Okay, to Fairy. You mouse my Rogue Refiner. I'm actually kind of okay with that.
No, if you couldn't tell by this, I need something.
Yeah?
I think you might actually have this.
You think I
I've
actually got a shot?
drawn all lands. So my thing here is like I wanted lands for the earlier part of the game, just because I needed to set up for my future turns. But I need a little more than lands right now.
Well, I guess we attack.
Yeah, it seems good.
Get rid of the Teferi. Hopefully. Well, let's 4, 5, 6, 7.
So it's as simple as this. If I don't find a sweeper, I'm dead. Like I'm definitely dead.
Yeah, let's push our advantage here just to make sure. Whirler Virtuoso.
Yup. Seems good.
Ether Hub, and alright. Can you find a sweeper? Kate Silver! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Sweeper?
No, it's not what I need. That's kind of, I think I'm dead. Right? Because how many times can you pump here? You have
4.
9. So you can pretty much go whatever you need right now.
I think I might have lethal. If you have nothing, I think I might have lethal. Maybe.
Well, I have something, but it's not a sweeper.
Settle the wreckage? That's technically not a sweeper. Are you baiting me into the attack, Crim? Is that where we're heading here?
Is my acting skills good enough?
Oh.
Because this Hydra is just actually that good, right? You drew a second one, and it's kind of making it feel pretty awkward right now.
Yeah, it's definitely good against all the removal spells for sure. Very good there. Let's make a Thopter. Untap. Crim's grabbing the pen, they said. That's the whole pen trick into the settle. Tune with Ether?
Tune with Ether. Yeah, seems good.
What do you have?
Currently, not a sweeper.
How about Saheeli?
That's really good, yeah. Yeah, that resolves. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Oh gosh, does that get haste?
It does.
Oh, then I am dead.
I mean, if you don't have settle or something.
I don't. I mean, all I can do is this, right? And you pump twice, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, I guess I survive a little bit longer. I mean, no, wait, hold on. That's 10. Well, like, yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, yeah, if I don't find a sweeper, I'm dead.
6, 12. I think this might be lethal.
Is it? Hold on, let me count that. Oh, you know, it is. It is, yeah.
I think exactly.
You have exactly enough. Yeah. GG's.
Wow.
Yeah, I got flooded. Didn't draw any lands there. So, I mean, I drew only lands there. And that ends the game.
Wow, we didn't get to see the combo, but yeah, a little bit too many lands, and I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Copycat was one of the decks that I thought from the older era might still be good, and it seemed decent.
Yeah. I can't keep up with the fact that like that Hydra has hexproof. If I could just kill it, that'd be easy, but that was never the case. I needed to find my sweeper and didn't draw it. I have my Kaya's Wrath, but not good enough. I also didn't draw any of my counter magic, and that I drew the one. I drew the one, and that was like, oh, actually, no. Did I draw it this game or was that last game? I know I thought erasure.
Yeah, you thought erasure a lot. I don't think you had a counter that game, and I feel like we saw in game one how the matchup can go super well for you, where I didn't really get on the board, and you were able to just sit back and planeswalker and counter and kill and counter, and there was just nothing I could do. The second two games, I managed to at least get a little bit of pressure on the board, and that felt really important to not rely on the combo so much, because I honestly think in that matchup, the odds of me comboing are pretty slim. Like, you just have so much interaction.
Legitimately, I think just what wins that game is Bristling Hydra. Like it's just legitimately Bristling Hydra because I had my opening hand was like Thought Erasure, Teferi, and some lands, right? So I was hoping to just rip the Bristling Hydra up the curve, slow you down long enough because the rest of the stuff didn't matter, and then just like find a sweeper, but didn't get there. And Bristling Hydra is impossible to kill outside of Wrath and Liliana.
Yeah.
That was it.
And yeah, Bristling Hydra being able to stick that was key. Drawing another one after you had the Thought Erasure and took one was probably what really swung that last game and swung the match. So
100%. 100%.
I still think if we play that match a bunch of times, I still kind of think you might win more than you lose with Esper versus Copycat. Maybe I'm wrong, but I still think it's at least a very, very close matchup.
Yeah, I mean, it's still 50-50, right? Either way. Like, the thing here is game one, obviously, I have a better matchup because you have a ton of dead cards against me. And then when you finally tune that to where it just literally has attack power and, like, a few counter spells, it's more than enough. Yeah. Like, I just need to draw 4 types.
Getting rid of all the Harness Lightnings and Oath of Chandras that were cluttering up my hand in game one definitely helped, even though, like, my sideboard isn't great. Like I said, it's a ton of artifact destruction, but I do get, like, the Tracker, another Bristling Hydra, and the Hiri, so it does improve a little bit, but... Oh, well, Crim, that brings us to the end for tonight, and it also sets up our top 8. So here's what we have. This is what we got. A quick recap, Crim, and then I'll let you go. Thank you so much for doing this. I definitely appreciate it, and I think everyone enjoyed it. Like, it seemed like people are having a really good time. So here are our top 8 matchups from the band bracket. Oh, no, okay. Here we go. So we have our whole first round is done. Today's matchup, Golos Field in a sort of weird matchup declared the winner over Mardu Vehicles, so that moves on to play Temur Marvel. So this matchup, Temur Marvel versus Mardu Vehicles. Oh, someone updated it. Hang on. Thank you, Featherhall.
I don't know where the link went. The link disappeared.
There we go. Yeah. I will link this to you. Someone made an actual really nice one here. All right, so we actually have the top 8 here. So from the top down, number 1 seed Simic Food, number 8 Winota. That'll be next time. 4-color Omnath Luca Fires in the Battle of Busted Rampy decks. All new decks here. Down here, some old decks start to slip in. 4-color Copycat just took down Esper Control. It's going to have to fight Temur Reclamation. Can it beat another control deck? Temur Marvel versus Golos Field, which is actually kind of hilarious. Like, those are 2 decks that just do really big flashy things. Marvel might have a chance. So far, the highest seeds have held serve going through every round. So hopefully next week-ish, we will be back to do the top 8 of our tournament. So, Crim, seriously, it was so much fun. I really appreciate you doing it. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll let you go. I'm gonna wrap up with chat real quick, and yeah, I appreciate it. We'll do it again for the top 8.
All right, sweet. Thanks for having me. Bye, chat.
See you, Crim. So that's what we got. That is where we're at with the top 8. That is our bracket. How'd you do the seeding? It was pretty subjective. Just like the NCAA tournament, I was just like, hey, I think that one should be ranked higher, and apparently it worked out so far. Obviously, small sample size, but AC Wookie, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. You should be MTG Goldfish Showdown round robin tournament with you, Seth, Richard, and Temur playing all formats. Oh, that would be super sweet, Worm King. So that is is the second round. Well, the second part of the first round of the band bracket. I don't have the exact date set for our next round for the top 8. Thank you to whoever made this bracket. That's super nice. Looks way better than mine. And it actually spells Ramunap red right, which is nice. So I think maybe next Tuesday, hopefully, but I will confirm with you as it gets closer. In the meantime, we got another stream this week coming up on Thursday. I've been really liking Standard. We didn't get to talk. These streams are a little different because it's me and Crim and we're bantering. But I gotta say, my early impressions of Standard post bannings, I've been enjoying it. So we'll probably play some Standard on Thursday and have some fun with it. Meanwhile, everyone, I think we're done for tonight. I think that wraps it up. I'm gonna go cry, watch the end of the Bills getting spanked apparently by a team they should probably be beating. So I think that brings us to the end for tonight. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, everyone. Super awesome of you to hang out. I know it's a little different, but we'll be back to our normal bantering and all that next time. Sign the Celery Guy. I definitely like the list. As far as the future stream, I'll have to let you know. We don't really do Legacy too much. Anything's possible though, so maybe for a stream or YouTube video, but the idea is definitely cool. The Bills scored, oh, that's good news at least. All right, everyone. So reminders on the way out the door, replay YouTube. If you missed anything from tonight's stream or the first part of the first round of the band bracket or any old streams, you'd find it there, YouTube. Tomorrow's Against Odds is a sweet one. Seriously, check it out. You're going to enjoy it. It's a good one. And one more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And maybe you need some magic cards. You know where you can get them? You can get them over at cardkingdom.com. You can even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. Also, for the future, if you got some ideas on future brackets, or if you want future brackets, let me know because the idea is fun. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed it. But on that note, everyone, we're going to wrap it up for tonight. I love y'all. Thanks for hanging out. You were super amazing. I appreciate you so much. Have a great Tuesday night. Have a great Wednesday. We will be back on Thursday to have some more fun. Ooh, a loser bracket could be cool. Hey, welcome, Slater. Hopefully to see you again on Thursday. So have a great night, everyone. A great Wednesday. A great Thursday. I'll see you Thursday night, and I will talk to you soon.